Hello, humans. The real tanker man. Hello, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'm back from work. A tedious six-day trip. Blimey, it's John Blow. The most feared man in all of the whole of England. That's it. That's it. The whole of England. Andrew. I have to say it fast because that's how you spell it. Andrew. What is up? Yeah, a little 6-day adventure at work. Day 1, travel to other city. Sit. Day 2, wake up on reserve, get launched. Day 3, somebody took my plane the night before, so airline to another place. Day 4, reserve, get launched. Day 5, fly. Day 6, fly. No, I feel like I'm screwing that up. I flew. I was on reserve twice and had to fly. Because Praetors break, Challengers don't as much. Went to Canada, went to Philly, went to Boston. Did I go to? Yeah, I went to Boston. Went to Sarasota twice. Cleveland, some places I'd never heard of in Iowa. So, various locations. Flew 5 legs on one day. That was exhausting. It was not cool. They were short, mostly. But, yep, so I got a lot of landings in. No night flying, which is great. It's scary. Scary at night. I get very terrified. All reserve and no launch makes Cosmo a dull boy. Yeah, you know, it's like, it's one of those things you kind of want sometimes, and then other times you're just like, ah. So like my last trip, I think I sat on reserve in LA for like 2 days. And it was just like, ugh. But I got a lot of writing done. You know, I've been writing my little memoir, if you will. I would have liked a reserve day in there and to actually not get launched, because it's the worst. You know, they call like, oh, how quickly can you be up in the air? Well, 90 minutes is the standard, so no less than that, I guess. They always want you to go faster, and it's like, no, 90 minutes. That's the best I can do. Best I can do. Memoir do tell. Yeah, you know, people have been for a long time telling me I should write a book. So I've started. I have like 22,000 words written already. A lot. I did a lot in LA. Like I was just like, it was just like pouring out of me. The problem is starting. That's the problem. I gotta like get to starting. It's a lot. It's gonna be a lot of words. Because I've only just gotten to flight school. I mean, the first chapter I did like some stuff from Iraq just to get it spicy, you know, like, I'm hooked. And then it's all the boring shit. So yeah, that's the goal. And how long is it gonna take me? Forever. Will I ever do anything with it? I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, there I was in there I was in Iraq, inverted, air medals dangling in my face. John Blower says work's gotten very quiet. Kicking back. I'm not good at kicking back. I've got to be more. I've got to find more to do. It's just hard. It's a weird life. It's a weird lifestyle. Collective in one hand, said Tom's throat in the other. I had a job to do. I fired a Maverick. from my Kiowa. They said it couldn't be done, but I did it anyway. They were wrong. Did I deploy as a tanker? No, I was, no, all my tank time, like literally on tanks, was in the Guard. And then I came on active duty in February of 2001. What timing? And then, I was a mortar guy then. Yeah. So then I didn't deploy till, no, 06. Yeah. So I missed all the good stuff. I missed shooting at tanks and shit or whatever. But I got all the IEDs. I get to watch all the IEDs. Not like I hid in the IEDs. Somebody did try to hit me with an IED one time when I was flying. I could feel it. The aircraft went. Woof. I was like, oh, I think that was for us. Because there was no one else around, really. Anyway. Oh, I see you, Scooter. Yeah, I'm monologuing. This is my monologue time. And you're playing Dune, so how much tank killing was done? I mean, Apaches did some, right? They did that deep attack that was not well planned by their own admission. I don't know how much Kiowas did. I saw some video of them shooting up like armored, you know, like APCs and stuff. But they all the ones I saw seemed to be like abandoned anyway. So I don't know. I don't throw shade. It would have been cool. I never got to shoot a vehicle. It's just dudes. Just dudes. Combat S1. Hell yeah. It's a job I would have never wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna check out this range you got posted here, Scooter. I've not played it yet. Is this the one that Tom made? Oh, what happened? Because I just booted it up. That's the extent of my DCSing so far. Oh, it's not? It's something else? Okay. Oh, well, that's probably shit. He says he made it. Oh, Daddy's here. Stand by, Daddy. Tom's, oh, I see. Yeah, I was reading like his thing. It was like lessons or whatever. Yeah, my battalion did an attack after that where I mostly shot up some S60s and ZPUs, but not very many. Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. I haven't gotten an email yet. So there's a guy. I'll share this with you. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I guess, well, whatever. There's a author named Kevin, I can never say his last name, Maurer. He's written some books. He is writing a book on the Battle of what do they call it? We didn't call it anything. It was just a Tuesday. Battle of Khasham, which is the one in Syria against the Russians. You may have heard of it. And that was in 2018, I think. Anyway, he's writing a book on it. It was my unit. I was not in the battle. There was only two of our guys were, because we were in the middle of the rip with the 100 and was it the 101st? Yeah, 100 worst. And it was a big shoot 'em up. Anyway, so he's writing a book and he got a hold of me. I don't know how or why, but was asking me to like help him with the stuff, and I was like, well, I wasn't there, dude, but I can get you the guys who were. So I've linked him up with those guys. I know he's talked to one of them, and then he wants to talk to me this week. I don't know, I guess get like maybe some background or like higher picture of stuff that was going on, but so that's cool. But I do remember one of the guys that was there. He was our senior pilot, by the way. And he was like, I had a tank in my sight. He's like, when's the last time an Apache pilot had a tank in his sight? But he wasn't able to shoot because he was following the rules. So, but it was pretty cool. Pretty cool little event. You can look that up. You can Wikipedia that the Battle of Khasham, something like that. And in fact, I came across, what made me think of it is the other day I was listening to a podcast. What did I listen to? Oh, Sean Ryan podcast. He had a guy who was from the Wagner Group, which was the Russian side of the battle. And so he was interviewing that guy and like talking about the battle and from their perspective. So it was kind of interesting. So I shared that with my friend. The best part of that whole story is the 160th showing up after it was basically done. Some DAPs showed up. And they're like, oh, we're here to help. And it's like, well, it's too late. Go the fuck home. We've already handled the problem. So we like to see that. We like to see that for the GSAB. The Super GSAB. If you don't know what a GSAB is, it's a General Support Aviation Battalion. That's what some of us jokingly refer to as the 160th. It's just a glorified GSAB. Obviously they're not, but it makes us feel good sometimes. Because sometimes they're dicks to us. And then sometimes they're cool. I don't know. Whatever they're feeling that day, I guess. Hello, Daddy.
Hello.
Hello.
58.
Hello.
Scooter's playing Dune.
I was playing Dune.
No, you're not
I gotta
playing.
I borrowed a bomb robot from a local reserve unit, and I was supposed to take it back in November, and then had a kid and forgot about it, and they called me earlier this morning.
Bomb robot.
Got bomb problems on your street?
Nah, I've been using it. I've been taking it to like the career fairs and stuff like that, and
That's cool.
and driving around and handing out candy with a couple $100,000 robot.
Oh yeah.
All right. Scalia says they're dicks to everyone. They are. It's like I know a lot of guys over there, and they're all good dudes, but organizationally, they're dicks. I don't know if they. Whatever. That's what it is. All right. Well, let's DCS.
I'm gonna send you up against the best.
What are we doing? What do we want to fly?
I think I'm gonna hop at Iowa.
Nikia Warrior?
Yeah, I think so. Rockets and guns, like a true.
Like a
American.
fucking real American. Hell yeah. Rockets and guns. I like it.
So yeah, anything at Kubaletti is just kind of a short there and back to the range. The other one's kind of a little farther of a road trip, just in case people want to get in the flying.
What is this paint scheme? Fort Rucker. It's fine.
It's orange.
This is the old school Rucker paint right here, boy.
Brendis is covering up my entire left seat. I can't see anything.
Yeah, just gotta remove his janky ass. All right. Let's see. There we go. Master switch. Fuck it, I'm going armed right here on the ground because I don't have the wherewithal to flip it in flight. Oh yeah. Stupid. What the hell? There we go. This joystick's weird. It's got some picadillos I gotta figure out.
The AB6.
Yeah, it's got a little mini stick in the middle, and you can set it to be either a four-way hat or a mini stick, and then you can click it and it'll rotate between the two, which is a neat feature. But I keep telling it I don't want the mini stick, so I go into settings and I have it set up to just be the four-way switch, but it always turns on and wants to be the mini stick. So I have to click it and tell it to not be that. It just irritates me.
Understandable.
Yes.
I would like to get it, but I just can't justify getting rid of a perfectly good stick that's working.
Yeah. That's it's a very real challenge.
The Herbal one's treated me well so far.
Yeah, that's I mean, I'm looking right at my gunfighter and I'm sad because I love it. But I can't. And I don't want to run the risk of buying a $100 thing that may or may not work right, and I've heard it works, but it's also kind of janky. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
I keep trying to figure out what the AB6 is going to do for me that my one wing stick doesn't do.
I don't know.
Like obviously, like I get the whole force feedback, but it's like, what does that do for me? That, like, am I just going to magically become a better pilot?
That's what I've been told.
Well, you can't get any worse, am I right?
Oh,
Hey!
got him.
You're not wrong.
Got
there.
him! I mean, I think it does help. It certainly makes it more enjoyable. I will give it that. And I was, you know, skeptical and happy you kept telling me, oh, you gotta get it, it's great, blah, 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 blah. But I think for the money, it's actually pretty good.
Oh, I don't doubt that it's good. It's just like,
Sounds like you doubt it to me. Sounds like it. All right, so we got to go to this range. Other waypoints, or I got to make that shit up too?
yep, no. Waypoint's at 17 kilometers at 325, 326. Something like
So
that.
it's already the first waypoint. All right, so I've got a waypoint 17.1 kilometers. So what's there? Just a bunch of random shit.
Trucks, tanks, things to shoot at.
Tanks,
They don't shoot back. Just kind of set it up as like, hey, get you flying. You know, you can bebop around, shoot at stuff.
All right, I like it.
Fucking sounds good to me.
Fucking, let's go to work, boys.
I am the rightmost bird.
I see you there. I'm the center, as is always. Center of the universe. Alright, my anti-collision light is off. Oh, I got CMOS. Charlie Moss. Alright, let's see if I can pick this thing up without flipping.
I'm afraid to pull the collective bet.
Well, you know, in the real world, I would kind of shake the stick, and I could kind of feel like, you know, what right felt like, and I would literally it just helped me, but I would pull upward on the stick. That doesn't work here, so I just have to start pulling in power, and hopefully I'll follow my ass.
Hope it goes where you think it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I always struggle with not putting in enough rear stick. I feel like I always want to go flying forward.
Well, and that's true too, as I'm talking and doing the exact same thing you're doing. So it sort of peels itself, in real life, it sort of peels itself off the ground. So the front of your skids will come up first. And it does hang left skid low. So there's some weirdness to it. I'm doing shitty today. Too much jet time on me. Alright. Fucking present position, here we go.
Do it.
I've got the power. Hola, driver. All right, we're gonna take the low-level route. Treetop level.
BR 176.
Oh shit. Hello.
I do think it's funny that I feel like flying the Apache feels like you're flying a computer, and this thing just does not feel. It feels like I'm flying a rotary telephone.
Yeah, it's very visceral.
The Apache in DCS doesn't fly like it looks like they fly in reality.
When it came out, it was pretty good. When it came out, I thought it was actually really good. They've just fiddled with it. I haven't touched it in a while. I'll have to jump at it.
Keep in mind, all my Apache experiences sitting there staring at them on the ground.
Well, how do you think it should? I'm curious, like, what you mean by that. I'm not questioning it. I'm just curious.
It just seems twitchy. Like, I know, like, you taught me how to fly it. It's just like what you said and how they look when I sit there on the ground and watch an Apache fly by. Like, I don't see their tail twitching back and forth. And, like, when they hover, they just, you know, hang there. And they're not bobbing and wiggling and waggling. And
well, I'm not bobbing and wiggling and waggling. Must be you.
I mean, it probably is. 85% of it probably is. But it just, you know, it's one of those things. Like, as somebody that's not a pilot, right? Like, I sit here and close my eyes and be like, what do I think an Apache should feel like? And it's not what DCS gives me. Kyle, on the other hand, is.
Okay, good.
Kiowa is exactly what I expected. Like, if I close my eyes, I'm like, cool, I'm Casmo flying in Iraq.
I am Casmo.
Like, this flies how I expect it. Like, I would envision being in a real one, it feels like.
Yeah, it's pretty
Fair.
It's pretty good.
I feel like the biggest letdown, or not letdown, I feel like the biggest issue with flying a helicopter that just makes it feel so weird in DCS is just the lack of inertia. I feel like the lack of inertia in a fixed-wing aircraft is a lot less, but
Yeah.
not having a good understanding of where you're going in relative to space. Like,
Yeah, especially when you're hovering, because there's just a lot of other forces at work. Jets, it's just like you either feel like you're going forward or going backwards. Like that's it. That's the joke. You know?
I am definitely going to have to work on. I know speed management is going to be an issue. Wabenbeck, I haven't flown rotary wing in so long.
Very slow. Very slow. Hello, Happy.
Well, I think my biggest my biggest struggle flying rotary wing in DCS is I can't, like, not move the control to do something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm constantly, like, yanking on the collective, and then I'm confused on why I can't hold speed.
I haven't even like touched the collective this whole flight. Just pull in the power. Set it and forget it.
This open party, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, you can join in.
Actually, the contract I signed said you're specifically not allowed to join.
Yeah,
Specifically.
I haven't seen your WAF packet slide across my desk, so.
Hate to break it to you, I'm a rule breaker. Get me in there.
Go. You can see the server.
I mean,
info.
what did screw up?
No, it won't screw anything up. I'm trying to like covertly tell you how to get into the server. Look down where
Is
I'm
it,
at.
scooters?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
You're here. I'm in.
I'm in.
All right, 4 kilometers. Huh?
Just gonna enter in through the mainframe.
Fuck is a kilometer?
30 seconds. A click-o-meter.
God, this code is harder than I thought.
You don't get to the moon. That's what a
God damn, you
is.
changed the password.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to covertly point you down. All right, where is these fucking? Oh, I see him. I see trucks. Man, my eyeballs are.
So, Casimir, are you using a floppy stick right now? Is that what's happening?
A floppy.
No resistance on the old AB6?
No, it's got resistance. I don't think It works very good for the Kiowa, but it may be a settings thing that I just haven't cracked the code on yet. But it's got resistance, which is good because then I can take my hands off and still do stuff.
Have you done the Porsche trimmer with it?
I've used the settings that it came with, and they're not accurate. Because like if you use the force trim, like it doesn't hold the position. But I don't feel like that's...
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know if it's a DCS problem or a stick problem. Because it does it for everything else, so I don't think it's like the stick is broken or anything.
But how's the force trim work in real life? Does it...
Well, the stick would hold. So like if I
that's what it does for me.
Well, mine doesn't, but only in the Kiowa.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine...
Sounds like a DCSism.
And again, that's what I'm saying. It might be a
Works,
settings thing. I just got a stick extension. I just need to build a platform to mount it to so I can use it. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow because it won't be sub-zero temperatures here.
Dude, I gotta change the brakes on the car, and I can't fucking go outside because my hands freeze even when I go in the garage.
Yeah, it's too damn cold.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I know. He's
It's
like,
cold for here, okay?
I don't want to hear.
Dude, I took off. Where was I the other day? And we went outside, and I mean, I took my glove off for like 2 minutes to do something, and I was like getting frostbite.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I think it was in Iowa or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah, it was up in your neck of the woods.
But yeah,
Alright.
we still haven't made it up here.
I know. Every time I have a trip up there, it gets canceled.
For the better.
Yeah, I know. And it always seems to happen in the winter, so I'm glad. I don't want to go there. All right. Well, I see all kinds of things here. Going guns.
Yippee.
These are tanks. These will be useless against tanks, so I'm not going to shoot at them. I'm going to find those trucks. I think I see him. Set it and forget it. Hot restart in 5 minutes. God damn it.
Why is it anytime I'm in DCS with you,
yeah.
servers restart or like nothing works?
Or shit. That's alright. By the time you figure it out.
Oh, yeah, I gotta rebind all my stuff because now I'm not on force feedback.
I'm gonna hit a couple guys before we start.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
Ooh.
What is happening? What is happening? Nothing's coming out. Nothing, we're coming out. It says safe. Oh, that's right. Oh, fuck, I forgot to... Oh, that's what I did. I'm dumb.
My helicopter's orange.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna recock the gun. Oh, there's an arming switch for the gun.
Yeah, I totally like spaced that I didn't do that. And I was like, why is the gun not shooting?
Gun wouldn't come out, so I just swapped a rocket.
So, yeah. Well, and that's the way to do it, too. Whenever the gun would jam, you just immediately switch over to rockets and start shooting.
Gotta make the run worth it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just out there with your dick hanging out.
Yeah.
Terrible Kiowa pilot. Tom says, thanks for the invite. You're invited right now.
You have access to the Discord.
Yeah, this wasn't a party. We're just doing a thing. Whoa. This is not a public one, and as far as like a public one, I don't really play on public servers. What's that helicopter one everyone likes?
Rotor heads?
Yeah, was it Rotorheads that owns it now? Yeah, I think that's it. Gray Flag, I think. I've heard good things about Gray Flag, too.
Looks great.
Hell
contention can be good sometimes. What's the bob up button do again? It's like to mark a waypoint or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it changed to.
So,
Away for work. Need a better job.
You too can start your content creator journey.
That's right. You and everyone else. Start a YouTube
No
channel.
one will work anywhere. Everyone
Yeah.
will just have YouTube channel.
That's right.
The robots will mine the coal for the AI data center.
yes. Forget you get APKWS this thing.
God, I'm so
Kind
good.
of makes it pretty lethal.
Yeah, it's cheat mode.
It's great. It's great.
Was
It's like
APKWS common when you flew, Casmo?
No, never.
That's
I don't even think they were fielded when the Kiowa was still around. The only time I ever saw them was we got them when we went on my last trip when we were in Apaches. But we had like a limited number. I mean, they're expensive, you know.
yeah.
So it wasn't like dudes were just rocking them all the time.
it's one of my
Just alarm.
biggest gripes with DCS is the inconsistency, right? Because we got the Kiowa
Right.
with Stingers and APKWS, which yes it had, but was it used? Not really.
Right.
And then we have the Apache. It's like, can we get APKWS? No, it didn't have it in the. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Can we just like give them all the options and then let the mission makers decide?
Right.
You know?
You guys float off to.
I'm at the range right now.
I'm engaging T-72s
I'm
with
doing
50 cal.
work. like a hero does. Oh, that's the server
I'm destroying
restart.
optics. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Hopefully
did
that
it not
doesn't
give the 5-minute
Reset all
warning?
my controls.
We actually got 2 5-minute warnings.
Yeah, you might want to look into that.
Alright,
Yeah,
we're
Flight
back.
Sim guy, I don't know. We used to have a public server, but hosting is the problem.
I mean, you do have a public server now.
Did we? Do I remember those days?
Yeah, Thread
I
did
don't
everything.
remember this place.
Did the missions.
Mission.
Well, I figured out
the
you can-
thread missions. Oh, I remember.
Oh,
Wasn't
you
there
were
like
being,
always Sam's? And we
Yeah.
were like, please
Yeah.
chill on the Sam's.
Yeah. Loves the Sams.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my
Realistic
god, I
player air
completely
defense.
forgot
It's
about
unlocked.
that.
You're gonna need.
They were
18
great
of these.
missions, but he liked putting the Sam's down.
Fog line server, someone says. It is helo friendly. I've never heard of that one.
Hog lines.
Fog line.
We should join contention and go get shot down by jets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's good.
You can't kill all of us.
Morning, Skippy. Just dudes. Yeah, so you see how Scooter's hovering, his front of his skids are higher, you know.
Yeah, I see.
So it just kind of like peels off the ground. That doesn't help that I'm side stick right now. It doesn't help my control touch either. But if you can figure that out, then it'll keep you from flying forward. She does want to do that. Or go back too far. I just don't have a good feel for it anymore. Plus, the side stick is fucking dead.
Side stick is crazy. What are you doing side stick?
Well, because it's the only way I can set this thing up right now.
What's in the
Tomorrow-
middle that's blocked? Do you have like
Well,
displays?
my keyboard and everything is right there.
Oh, I set my keyboard on top.
Well, like I said, I got that stick extension, so tomorrow I'm gonna go out,
Yeah.
build a little platform, put it on, and then I'll be rocking. Guess I can turn first turn off.
Oh, yeah.
We just took off. Here, well, I'll come back to the airfield. Look like a bunch of crazy people.
Bright orange panels.
Yeah, I'm the helicopter with the orange panel.
DCS, you can't even see a landing light
That's fair.
at night.
Not wrong.
Well, what cardinal direction? Where?
Dude, we're at
I
the
had a
airfield.
different airfield.
Yeah,
I
you
might
must
be
be
at a
different.
different
Yeah, you're
airfield
different.
than
You're 100%.
Where?
Say, how do you not see it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Hold on. Let
You're
me just
invisible.
look.
We're at Kubaletti or whatever. Those places.
I should be
OHDE with
Oh, yeah.
knowledge.
kicking up a storm.
Yeah, I'm still side sticking right now, just because I'm too lazy. Like I said, it's been like today was 18 degrees. Like I'm not going outside to work.
Yeah, fuck that.
So, but tomorrow it's supposed to get up in like the 60s, which is good. We need to get all this snow.
Fucking hope so.
out. Yeah, we have so much snow and ice still.
And I'm seeing 2 coyotes fly around. Beautiful sight.
Alright, who's on the ground there? Picking up dirt.
Joining someone's 6 right now.
I'm the lead.
You're
guy.
number 2.
Dude.
Scooters. AFK, I think. Thanks for the follow.
Alright, weapons check here. Oh, I forgot first stage fires as well.
Yeah, easy there, friend.
Rockets aren't so friendly when it's from behind.
Where's the safety on this thing?
This is my safety.
I am the safety.
Master arm.
Master arm isn't on the ground. Are you really DCSing?
Right.
You're not ready to
Ground-
shoot that guy
ground
short fire.
override.
What are you doing?
Not a real DCS player. Let's just take off in the taxiway.
Yeah.
Or you're a Southwest pilot. One of the two.
Yeah, take a break.
Alright, well, whatever. I'll catch up.
He knows where to go.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't realize what time it was. I'm gonna go fetch someone a bowl of cereal for lunch.
Bowl of cereal. My
Lucky
son so
Charms.
high.
Then he got mad because I taxed some marshmallows.
Marshmallow.
You can just buy a bag of the marshmallow dipping.
Yeah, but I gotta make sure he knows what taxes are. And
That's right.
What's the weapons range? Looks like it.
Oh. It's 14 kilometers ahead of us. Your waypoint is already pointing at it.
I'm in the analog Kiowa. The hell's a waypoint?
The fuck's a waypoint?
yeah, what's navigation?
Steam gauge. Give me my map and binos.
Gross.
But for real though, I really want binos in this thing.
We tried.
I guess
it.
we can zoom in. We can
tried
zoom
it,
in. So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
its own
You have,
form of
you have
binos.
human binos. Yeah.
But
I used them once flying, and I was like, "This is terrible. You can't see shit."
yeah, but they're gonna give us the ability to like walk around or get out of the aircraft, walk around. So we can, like set up on a hill, walk around, take the binos in.
That would be cool.
So, silly question, right? Did you ever, like, lose anything out of the aircraft? Because I see all these, like,
Yes.
notebooks and stuff. Like,
Yes. I mean, I never dropped anything. I thought I did, but my checklist fell, and it fell down like next to my leg right there where the door, kind of that part that sticks up where the door would be.
It's gone until I get out of the airplane.
Yeah, I thought it was gone because it was dark. I couldn't see. I had my goggles on. I couldn't see it. And then I landed and it was there. And that was in flight school, so I was really nervous. My buddy Otis, his name's not Otis, but we call him Otis. He dropped his checklist or a map or something when we were in Iraq, and it fell like Mosul was like building, desert. And so we were right over the desert part next to the buildings, and he dropped it. And he was my wingman, and he was flying with our senior pilot, the troop senior pilot. And I kind of made a joke. I was like, well, just land and pick it up. I'll cover you. And it was like really quiet. It was really quiet on the radio, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get yelled at. And all of a sudden,
I'm gonna get talked to about it.
And then he goes, all right, cover us, we're landing. So he lands, and then I see Otis jumping out and fucking running behind the aircraft, grabbing the checklist, run back in. The best story though was a guy we called Deuce. He was telling me one time when they were in the Kosovo, they were out like this, like just flying around, you know, just goofing off. He said they were just out there doing all kinds of weird shit, flying around, and they had pistols. And he had a shoulder harness pistol, like a police, you know, shoulder harness detective.
Like a detective, yeah.
Yeah, and I had one of those too. They're comfy. But he realized about 2 hours into this flight that suddenly he didn't feel that. And he's like, what the fuck? Oh, and he looks outside. He's sitting in the left seat. He looks outside, and hanging off the rocket pod is his holster. Because he had taken it off. Well, a lot of times what we did is, like, we would hang our life, you know, our vest and everything on the UWP while we were pre-flighting the aircraft and everything. So he had taken his holster off, hung it there, and forgot about it. And they took off and were just flying around doing all kind of goofy shit for 2 hours. And the fucking pistol's just hanging there flapping. He said he looked out, he saw that, and he didn't take his eyes off it. He just told the other dude over the comms, he was like, fucking land right now. And he said he kept his eyes on it the entire time until they touched down.
That's insanity.
But yeah, we used to honestly, we used to tie our rifles to us, like basically dummy cord the rifle, which was kind of a pain in the ass. And then we got these like little bungee cord type things, so they wouldn't like hang and, you know, get caught up in the controls and shit. In fact, when I got shot, I had that fucking bungee cord on me, and it was like I was trying to get it off so I could get out of the aircraft, and it was a shit show. But I guess it's better than dropping your rifle.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, shit would blow around. I mean, you have all the air flopping around, and it's unnerving the first few times you fly without doors on, because it's just a lot of. It's like a giant fan blowing in your face.
Really can't imagine flying without doors. That'd be insane.
Well, I got an incentive ride when I was in El Paso.
Yeah.
I had to fly the U.S.-Mexico border in a Black Hawk.
Just sit in a hellhole.
And it was all
the back seat right by the door. That's the hellhole. That's fucking where you just get blasted if the doors are open.
No, I was sitting up the row right next to the crew chiefs or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you're right. It was, they put the harness on me so they could clip me in, because they're like, oh, when we get to the border, we're going to open the door and you can like sit on the edge. And it was all super cool, right? And like, you know, you're seeing the dudes like walk around, you're like, oh, this is, you know, fine, it's safe. Nah, man, once that dude like slid that door open, like waved me over and like slide over there, it was like, I got my feet hanging, I looked down, I'm like, oh shit. Like,
yeah.
There ain't nothing under me now.
Yeah, when I was at Pathfinder school, we were supposed to jump out of Blackhawks, and I'm sure you've seen how they do that. They just sit on the edge like you're talking about, and they just like scoot off. And we did the dummy thing to practice, and I was just like picturing myself at 1,500 feet hanging out the side like that, and I was like, I don't like this at all. So luckily we had bad weather and couldn't jump. I would have liked to have done it. I would at least say that I did it, but I wasn't looking forward to it.
You guys ever fly with the doors on these things? Or?
Yeah. I used to get laughed at by my guys, because when it was really cold in Afghanistan, I'd put the doors on. And And they were like, sir, you can't. What if you got to shoot your M4? I was like, I might have to shoot my M4. I fucking will be cold. Like, I'm going with the law of averages right now, that my ass is cold. And worst case scenario, I can jettison the door off if I really have to. If something's so vital, I will jettison the door off, but I'm tired of being cold. But typically, you would only fly with doors on, like repositioning, like if you were taking, like when we flew them down to the port to get shipped over to Iraq, then you put the doors on, just because they had to.
Yeah, they put these things on boats.
Yeah.
Throw them on boats. Get them over.
Yeah, they like get shrunk wrapped up to protect them from the salt water and shit, you know.
From all the semen.
Yeah, from all the semen all over. It's got a heater. It's not great. I mean, with the doors on, it's okay. But with the doors off, it's fucking useless. It's just blowing into your ankles. The left seater's just crouched over with his hands down at the heater.
Hey, you see that guy? No, sorry, your hands are warm.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I mean, it's ridiculous. I remember, like, doing a training flight one time, and I was just like, I'm so cold I can't even write stuff down. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is dumb, you know?
Why did I join the United States Army?
Yeah, it's like we're at negative training value at this point. We're just flying around and I can't operate. I have thick-ass gloves on. I can't do anything. I can't feel my fingers. This is stupid.
Hearts and minds, Casmo. Your presence projects security in the eyes of the locals.
Projects power. Yeah.
And I will say one thing I completely underestimated before I got into a cockpit was how absolutely horrible a hot cockpit is. Being in an F-16 when it's fucking hot outside and the ACU's not, for some reason, isn't running, or just because I think we were on the ground and just sitting there, it's like you have a magnifying glass pointed at you. Horrible.
Yeah.
But what's worse, hot or cold cockpit?
I mean, they both suck. They both suck equally. Yeah, I mean, like, and that's the problem with, like, jets and the Apache, too, because it was that kind of open canopy, so the sun can just bake it from the top, and there's no protection. You know, you'd put, like, those, like, windshield protectors in. But I remember that Apache in Iraq, I've shared the picture before where it would show you on the screen, like, what temperature you were, and my cockpit was 120 degrees.
That's
and I mean, all you can do is sit there and wait for the environmental control to catch up. It takes a while. Coach asks, do you do any DCS training or lessons? I used to. I'm not against it. I just, my time is narrow.
It's brutal. Be prepared.
Hot cockpit, you can dress for the cold. That's true, Tom. I agree with you to some extent, but it also gets to a point where you can't, you know, there's only so much you can put on. Like the day I was shot, it was December. It was cold as fuck. I was wearing like 5 layers. I looked like the kid from Christmas Story, you know. And then when I got shot, I couldn't tell. Am I bleeding? Like, how bad am I bleeding? I can't see anything. Like, you know, my clothes are just soaking up all the blood.
But goddamn, am I comfortable?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I guess I should shoot something before the server quits.
Yeah, Casmo, you're taking fire from the easternmost vehicle there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Not again.
Oh! I'm set up for a follow-up once you're out of
Let's see
there.
you. Alright. I'm ass torquing a bitch. Oh, I'm at bingo fuel already?
Alright, Happy's coming in.
Alright, I see you.
Which one's rocket? Which one's gun?
Left is gun.
Whoa, hey, Alright, out to the north.
Alright, I see you.
West.
I'm gonna be beaming here. Oh, you've scattered them.
They're fleeing! Oh. Why is it beeping at me?
Probably your fuel. I got a bingo fuel a second ago.
I over torqued. Oh, now I got an alarm.
Where are you?
Get nasty with these rockets.
I never over torque.
I never over torque.
The aircraft thinks I'm over torqued.
I properly torque.
I properly torque every single time.
When I'm torquing, I properly torque. Torque too hard to get blisters.
John Bloor asks, is the mass torque warning as sensitive in real life? It can be. I don't remember. I think they had transient torque. Let me see if I can remember how it works, and then I can explain it. It's been, all right, I'm right behind you.
Out to the east.
All right, I'm in. All right. Right about left. So transient torque happens like if you suddenly jerk the controls to the left. It's been a long time since I've had to talk about transient torque, but you're like increasing the load on the rotor. I might have that backwards. You might be decreasing the load on the rotor, which then changes the load on the engine. Basically, if you go hard left and you don't make any sort of collective inputs and you're at a high torque setting, you could over torque things, and then the opposite is true. So let me see if I can demonstrate.
Oh, north.
See there, it just happened. So I'm at 95, and I'm not doing anything other than moving the cyclic to the left real hard. See how that, boom. Oh, that's too much.
Well, and also doesn't your anti-torque affect?
Sure, you
like
can.
If you're kicking left, right?
Yeah, if you start kicking in.
decreases.
Yeah, so like right now I'm at 96. I start putting in some left torque, I'm at 99. So the way you combat that is if you suddenly have to jerk the controls off to the left, is lower the collective at the same time. And then inversely, if you go to the right, you can get lower torque, so you want to increase the power. But yeah, you get a mass torque a lot. Mass torque warning. Because you're constantly at that high level. We're always flying in like the 80s and 90s, so you're real close to the danger zone. You're always on the edge. Kazmo, what is the most enticing target you never got to shoot? A mosque.
Fair.
I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I was cleared to engage a mosque, and I was told 50 cal only, and I was like, fuck this guy, I'm about to put rockets in this mosque, because what's the 50 cal gonna do? And then the dudes that we were covering were like, they were leaving, and it was a bad area. Like, there was a lot of shit going on, and we were like, you know what? This is not worth going in there and getting our asses shot down for these dudes that have already left. So that was my most enticing target.
I feel like the 50 should have more dispersion on it.
No, it's pretty. It doesn't. It's actually pretty accurate from what I remember. Yeah, there's not a lot of dispersion.
Weren't we supposed to get a sound update on the gun though?
I thought it happened. I don't know. I didn't keep up.
I don't know.
It did.
It did it?
Still
Okay.
kind of sounds weird in my opinion, I guess, but
I mean, it sounds good. It's hard to nail down the 50 noise.
I love a 50 when it works.
Also, be honest, I'm never sat next to the muzzle of a 50. I heard it go off.
Yeah, it slaps the shit out of you. I think it could definitely be louder. I think it could definitely be louder.
Because these are M3s, right?
Yeah, M3Ps. They came off the Avengers. Well, even the old the M2s were. There wasn't much dispersion, just from the gun itself. But the M2s were just not very reliable, and they would jam all the time. And I didn't like carrying them because I was like, this bitch is gonna jam, and I'm not gonna know it until I need it. Because you'd go out and test fire, but it doesn't matter. Like, It's like, great, now it's jammed, you know? Like, you don't know until you try to shoot it, so.
Next round,
Which is
definitely gonna jam.
Right.
It's funny you say that, right? Because I've never had issues with the 50.
I think it had to do with the way that they were mounted. Like, there was something about just in the process of mounting them. That was terrible.
But yeah, that's the difference. I've never mounted one at a 45-degree angle.
Do we get jams in DCS? I can't think of any time I've jammed.
Ooh, direct hit.
No, I don't believe so. Maybe there's a setting, I don't know.
You have to turn on random mechanical failures.
Was that the one that sat in the little bird cage? Yeah, the M2 is the one that looks all boxy. Like, those were like custom made, you know, by Bob type thing. Like, yeah, the M3s were cool because they just mounted right on with like 2 bolts. So like if you did have a gun problem, the armament kids could just like pull the bolts, pull the gun off, put a new gun on, and boom, you were gone. If the freaking 50, the Mach Deuce was broke, like you were gonna sit in a fart for 20 minutes while they fucking with it. What did you fly in combat? Kiowas and Apaches. In that order.
What did you guys put for ammo in the 50s?
I can't
Is it just
remember if
straight
we
ball?
had. I think we had ball, and then I think in Afghanistan we had some of the incendiary. What is it? API.
API.
Yeah. But when I was in Afghanistan, none of my birds had 50s. I refused to have 50 cals on my birds. We were all rocking Hellfires. Because I didn't want dudes flying like this in the mountains, because this is how you die.
Fair.
I know, because I almost did.
I just didn't know if you guys got like super nerdy what 50 you put in it, or was it just whatever came off the truck?
God, I'm so good at this. Yeah, well, you know, my squadron commander was a 160th dude, and he was all about guns, you know, because he would get so close to the target you couldn't miss, and then act like he was a badass, and it was like, well, yeah, I mean, you basically parked the target. So he was all about getting fancy ammo and stupid shit. He wanted to get miniguns and stuff, and I was like, whatever, dude.
I mean, minigun on a Kyle would be cool.
Well, I mean, it'd be cool, but would it be effective? Would it be worthwhile? I don't think so. I don't know the math on the ammo. I mean, if the bit shoots like 3,000 rounds per minute, like how much ammo do I have to carry to be relevant?
I mean, the
Well, they're
Cayuse
putting
carried it.
The what?
The Cayuse carried it.
Oh, the fucking little birds.
The OG
yeah,
Scout.
But, yeah, but they had.
They can figure it out.
Yeah, but they had. I mean, if we're talking about little birds, they had a shit ton of ammo, and because they had a whole storage area to put it. My storage area was all the boxes for the fucking MMS and shit.
Well, they're putting miniguns on the Abrams now.
Oh yeah, where?
They were loaders. They're replacing the loaders coax with them.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
It's for drone defense.
I don't know how they're gonna solve that ammo problem, but cool, good for them.
There's a truck-mounted 2,000 round box that goes on the back of the turret ring.
Oh jeez.
But that's also like the big bullet doesn't have enough ammo for meaningful engagements.
Actually, you can drones it.
I mean, I'm not against it. If it works, it works. Those were my concerns. And it was like, the 50 cal at least will do shit to an armored vehicle. I mean, obviously not a tank, but like a BMP or something, you can actually hurt them with a 50 cal. I don't think you can do that with a minigun. So, I don't know why we need to, you know. I am against 160th fanboy shit. Like, there's a time and place for that weapon system, and they use it, and that's fine. And if it works for us, great. But if we're doing it just because they do it, well then, pound sand. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
It's like the little bird in DCS. It'd be fun, would it?
Right. I mean, it's not the right environment. Like, it makes more sense in Arma.
Kiowa's pushing it almost.
Right, it really is. I mean, yeah, 100%.
I mean, I guess you could carry Hellfires on the bird, but still.
Yeah. Somebody asked me a question about emergency procedures. I mean, yes, I've had emergency procedures. Getting shot was an emergency procedure. Way off.
Did you practice CRM?
Yeah, I said, I'm hit!
What hazardous attitude was on display?
I believe my exact words were, oh shit, I'm hit, get me the fuck out of here. I believe those were my exact words.
And then that's when he pulled out his red book checklist, line by line, on the bullpen.
Somebody says, what about the 30mm chain gun on a Kiowa? Fuck that, this thing would spin around in circles, man. Are you kidding me?
Come on.
The 30 makes the Apache rock. Like,
okay, let's go back to Vietnam. How about the 30mm grenade launcher? Huh?
Oh, Chukka?
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Nose mounted.
A Mark 19 in place of the 50 would be dope.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever carry, what's that, like 6-shooter revolver grenade launcher? I feel like that'd be practical in a helicopter. I used to do that in Arma, actually.
That would be fun. All right. I don't. How do we get back to the airfield? Is it Waypoint 2?
Waypoint.
Okay. Waypoint 2.
Mr. Waypoint guy.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't make this mission.
You used your fancy computer, flyboy.
What is it? Control Zone 69 or whatever.
Control Zone 69. They did have the GAU 19, which is a 3-barreled 50 cal that 160th also uses. They did test it on the Kiowa. I know some guys that shot it. But again, for me, it's ammo. So like 100 rounds, I'm trying to remember, 100 rounds of 50 cal was about 33 pounds. A rocket is 36 pounds, if I remember correctly. And so when you start doing the math, like if I ever flew a Rocket 50 bird in combat, I probably maybe carried 300 rounds of 50 cal. I mean, that's how much the margins were on weight, that I couldn't even bring 500 rounds. So this idea of like shooting something that shoots a really high rate of fire just didn't appeal to me, because it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna waste half of that just trying to dial the target in. So I've only got 150 usable rounds, basically.
Yeah.
And so if I'm shooting something that's spitting out at, 2,000 rounds per minute, that's gone.
Yeah. I think just the mission set's different, right? The Kiowa's not there for long, sustained engagements. They're to scout primarily. I think it was when it was developed, right? But then also just discourage people from shooting at ground troops.
Yeah,
there's a helicopter with spicy rockets.
Exactly. I mean, it's really for self-defense and just a very light attack. Like, oh look, there's an enemy scout over there. We could probably kill him. I mean, I used to call us the poor man's little bird because, whenever the 160th couldn't do something, special ops guys would be asking us to do stuff. I mean, I almost carried Rangers on my skids one time. Like, that's how desperate shit was. I remember this day because I was thinking about it while I was writing and stuff. I was supposed to start duty. We were in Iraq. I was supposed to start duty at like, I don't know, 4 o'clock or something. And somebody knocks on my door, one of our maintenance pilots, and he's like, hey man, you need to come in an hour early. Something's going on. I said, oh, what's up? And he just kind of paused, he looks at me, he goes, if you guys do this, you're going to be making history. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I come in, and there's like, the team that should have been flying at the time is sitting there doing like all this mission planning and shit. And I'm like, what's going on? And basically, the Rangers that were in our AO that we worked with all the time, they got some info that there'd been a guy that was captured, he was an Iraqi-born U.S. soldier. And he had left his base for whatever reason, I guess to see family, and he got snatched up. And they thought they knew where he was. He was like way outside of the city. And so the story that I was told is that they asked 160th to help. 160th said, oh, we don't have enough planning time to do that. And so the Rangers were like, well, let's go talk to our Kiowa buddies. The only aircraft in town were 10 Kiowas and like 2 Blackhawks that were medevac birds. So they can't do anything because they're medevacs, and they got the big red cross on them and shit. It'd be like a war crime.
Yeah.
So the plan was they were going to send out this ground attack convoy of strikers with Rangers, but they wanted to assault it first, you know, or in tandem from the air. So my team, we were going to carry like a couple Rangers each. And that's what the guys were planning, was like trying to figure out weight and balance. Like, if we drop the weapons, how many Rangers can we put on the skids? And then the other team was going to go out and do like basically, you know, little bird gun type shit. They were just going to be close attack support. And so that's what was being worked out. But during that time, somebody somewhere had the idea of like, why don't we just cover up the red crosses on the Blackhawks? And so they became no longer medevac birds, and so they loaded them up with Rangers instead. And so my team was on standby, the other team went out to do the initial attack, and then we were gonna like basically relieve them, but they got out there and it was a dry hole. The guy wasn't there, so it was all wasted. But that would have been cool.
That would have been dope, yeah.
Yeah. And then like when I was in Afghanistan, we worked with the SAS, the Australian SAS, all the time. And I remember one time, well, so the rule was if the LZ was above, I think, 10,000 feet, which we were up in the mountains, so that happened a lot. So if the LZ was above 10,000 feet, the Apaches had to support them. So they would purposely set the LZ at something below 10,000 feet so that we could support them. It'd be like 9,900 feet or some shit like that. And they would set it there so that we could still help them because they liked working with us. And then one time Delta Force actually like told them like, hey, there's this, because they had like areas that, you know, where the boundary of their area, and they had this target. So they went to the SAS guys and like, hey, there's this target, we want to work with you guys to hit this target together. And they were like, oh yeah, right, mate, can we bring our Kiowas? And the Delta Force guys were like, well, I mean, we have little birds and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, it's cool, can we bring our Kiowas? Like literally this conversation happened. I was so proud because they told me about it later.
All right. Little birds are cool. Can I bring my Kiowa still?
Yeah, so they liked us. But I think the raid never happened. I don't remember what happened. So yeah, we're the poor man's Kiowas. Or the poor man's little birds.
We're 2 ships standard for most mission sets? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the weirdest mission set would be like we did in Afghanistan when we did stuff with the SAS. It would be like 4 Blackhawks, 2 Kiowas, and then like an Apache.
Okay.
Sometimes, and that was like just basically the task force commander. He was an Apache guy. He like wanted to come too. So he would like make me. I would be like the air battle commander, and so I would be in charge overall. And then you'd have the lift commander. Oh my god. And then he would be like the overall whatever. But I would just tell him like, hey, gun, can you put your sensors on this spot? And they would just do it. So it was just like an extra set of eyes for me, which was nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then he would make fun of us because I'd be complaining about how cold it was. He'd be like, oh, it's 72 degrees in my cockpit. This is the most pointless flight ever. We're just like zipping around.
I mean, it's a good cockpit familiarization.
It's good practice.
No rules. How close is the real thing in DCS model? I think it's pretty good. I think from a helicopter. I mean, I think honestly, of all the helicopters, I think the Kiowa was the closest model. Like, I mean, obviously, I've never flown a Huey, but I don't believe that the Huey is very good. I've never flown an Mi-8. I cannot believe that the Mi-8 flies like that.
VRS.
Yeah, I can't believe it. VRS is above 200 feet per minute rate of descent. Like,
how about that Hind though? That thing flies like an airplane, and I love it.
I like the Hind. Obviously, I've never flown a Hind either, but I almost got to fly an Mi-8, but I never got to fly a Hind. I was almost an Mi-8.
I mean, the Hind seems believable.
I was almost an Mi-8 detachment commander in Afghanistan. My name was pulled out of a hat.
That would have been cool.
It would have been cool, but the way that it came about was not cool. So, I'll try and summarize the story. So, Big Army needed 2 majors, and so they sent a tasking to 3rd Corps and one to 18th Airborne Corps and said, we need this guy. 18th Airborne Corps came back and said, here you go, here's a dude. 3rd Corps said, oh, we don't have anybody. Well, I was in 3rd Corps at the time. So Big Army was pissed off and says, oh, really? You don't have anyone that meets this criteria? How about this? And they just pull out a name, and that name happens to be mine. And as a way to just say, yes, you do. Look, here's a dude. Here's several dudes. Here's one dude in particular. And so 3rd Corps is like, yeah, cool, take him. So I'm in the simulator that day, and this is when I was Patchy guy. I'm in the simulator doing like my semi-annual gunnery or some shit, I don't know. And I get out, I go to check my phone, and my ops officer texts me. He's like, dude, you're going to fly MI8s. I'm like, what? And I call him, like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, yeah, tasking just came down. You're going to Afghanistan to fly MI8s. When? I don't know. So I like call brigade. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, yeah, we don't know. We heard about it too, but we don't know. And so like 2 weeks goes by and no one tells me anything. I'm like, what is happening? Like, am I going to Afghanistan? And when? What is happening? And so finally, I don't even know how I did this. I don't even remember how, but somehow I got the phone number to Army. Like, I literally called like the Pentagon. I called the ops office of taskings or whatever, the G3, whatever the fuck. And I called and I said, hi, my name is this tasking is, and no one's telling me anything. Can you tell me who to talk to? And this lady's like, oh yeah, sure, hold on, you can talk to Major so-and-so. And so I talked to him and he's like telling me the story of what happened. And I'm like, dude, I appreciate the strategy. Like, I love that. Like, just throw it in their face. But you kind of fucked me. And he was like,
yeah,
well, I mean,
exactly.
do you want this job? And I was like, you know, honestly, I kind of do. Because at the time I was being told I was going to be left behind on the Iraq deployment to do like the rear D commander for the brigade. And I didn't really want to do that. And so I was like, yeah, I kind of do want to do it. But then they found some lieutenant colonel from like the National Guard or some shit that came on active duty to do it. So it was weird.
Yeah, MI8's
So I gotta go live.
Alright.
So I will
All
catch
right.
you later.
Yep, keep out. I'm trying to find the master warning reset.
So above the 2 red switches that say 0 emergency,
Yep.
you see that little toggle? It says rec and ac.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, that's acknowledge and recall. So up is recall. Yeah. Thanks for following, Coach. I guess I need petrol.
Rolling. Was it a no shit MI8 or was it a MI17?
Request refueling. Request rearming.
I get MI-17s, I guess is what we
Copy.
had. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't know the difference. I have to look them up. I know the 17's more modernized, right? But
I think that's really the only difference. I think they're basically
got
the
a-
same. It's just,
A nose to it and a squared off ram versus the round.
oh, there you go. That's good.
And I'm sure it's probably better.
I'm sure it's better. Yeah, no, it's probably best I didn't go. Whoa.
that's not a Kyle.
Today's demonstration. 864 Apache.
From right to left.
You ever see the
Right.
Russian like K-50 or Mi-24 air shows and they just like spin? Like that's
Yeah.
the only cool
That's
thing
it.
they can do is like
That's all they
spin
can do.
really fast or fly sideways.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Very maneuverable. Very cool helicopters, but
Very cool.
spinning, that's a neat trick.
Weight and speed being consideration was an engine and transmission issue. I have been told that the Kiowa's top speed, which was 120 or 125, was because of the windshield. The windshield wasn't rated above that, so if it went faster, the potential exists that the windshield was going to collapse in on you. I know I went at least 128. and it didn't collapse on me. I remember diving because I thought somebody was shooting at me, and I dove, and the bitch was shaking like a fucking leaf.
God damn, the Apache is so much louder.
It really is. It's too loud.
From my life here.
From left to right, the AH-6040 longbow attack helicopter.
Wait, I'm just loaded on. Oh, I do. Radar missing. I'm out of there.
Yeah,
Splice in the video of you
Limas.
sliding into the ground in the Phantom.
yeah. I wish I'd have turned that in that video. That was fun.
I wish I was
never
fucking recording.
It just slid right into it.
I have to do a remote Hellfire.
Yeah, I could do that.
Once I rearm.
I'll circle the airfield. Well, no, I won't. Fuck that.
Remember.
I'll go straight because you'll catch up.
Yeah, they're just heading north, right? Northwest, I think.
It's probably in your waypoint. Probably the first waypoint.
Oh, I do have one.
It's heading 3,
Right.
325.
Point. No. Route. Correct. Whiskey.
I wasn't retreating blade stall because, like I said, I went above that and I did not have retreating blade stall.
I love how you gave the Apaches half fuel.
You did? I didn't make it. Scooter made it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't blame me. Put that on me.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
This is just a private server. I'm just goofing off. Diane says, I guess I have to get DCS. Well, be smart, don't start.
Yeah, don't do that.
For real.
You'll lose everything.
I mean, I guess it's cheaper than being addicted to crack.
Or being
For
an
some
actual
reason
pilot.
Yeah.
For some reason we've deemed it worthy. We hate it, but yet we've spent probably thousands of dollars on it. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Can we get a psychology, like, can we get a paper on this? Like, what is the DCS effect? It needs to be studied.
Well, it's good. I was watching. I got on this Arma kick lately of watching YouTubers play Arma.
Yeah.
And it was like really cool missions, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then they would show like the helicopters, and they're just doing the weirdest maneuvers. I'm like, gross.
No, that's the worst thing about Reforger right now is, yeah, the helicopters are, they're Battlefield 2 helicopters.
Yeah, they're just.
I don't know why they did that. Arma 3 wasn't that. So,
I don't know. I don't know what they were playing particularly. Because they were doing like all this Delta Force special ops shit, and they'd have little birds and stuff, but they just felt like they were really weird flying.
Yeah, I guarantee it was Reforger, because the flying in there. I mean, it's a test game anyways. That's not necessarily meant to be what it is.
Reload says, love the Kiowa, wish the replays worked so I could get missile footage. It's funny when I hear people say that. I mean, I share that pain, but I have not had any replay issues in like 2 years.
I've been recording a lot, and I concur. I haven't. All my tracks have been working perfectly.
Not a problem. I mean, I remember when we did that Harrier campaign like forever ago.
Yeah.
And I remember like one time watching a playback, and your aircraft just like you just flew right into a mountain, you know. And obviously you didn't do that, but in the replay you did. But I have not had an issue since the F-15 came out, because I thought it was something that fixed with the F-15. I even asked the ED about it. I was like, when did you guys fix the replay stuff? And they're like, oh, we didn't. And I was like, I haven't had any problems. I've had 0 problems. And I'll play that shit back on 40 times speed, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Because that's the issue I used to have. Is speeding up at all would lead to shit crashing into the ground.
Yeah. So I don't know what's different for some people, because I saw some other guys complaining about how with the Moza, how it screwed up their playbacks, and I was like, fuck, that's a consideration, and I haven't had any problems with it since then either. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, last time we talked, you hadn't tested it, so it works fine?
Yeah, I've done like the last 2 Phantom missions, I think. I had this. I had no issues with
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. So then you really like the Moza then right now, huh?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty good. I'd like to try the 9 just to see how it feels different, but
I could send it your way.
that's crazy.
I'm not even using it right now.
No, you're not? Why not?
I just didn't want to set it up.
Oh,
So
fair.
instead I took the I mean, it's the same amount of setup. I don't know. The mentality of it.
Right.
It seems like
No,
more work, even though it's realistically it's not.
That's how I feel about a lot of things.
I wish I could have some sort of clutch system. It'd be nice to be able to just put it somewhere and have it just sit there.
Yeah.
I need like you know, the woodworking, like quick attach, detach,
Right.
vice grips or whatever.
Mhm.
I need that instead of these spinning screws that take forever, and then you're like, yeah, that's the worst.
I use
Quick
some
on and off.
use some monster tech knockoffs from China. Pretty good.
China.
I need 2 computers. I need the sim setup, and then I need
A porn
Yeah.
setup, right?
that's yeah.
Point set of chairs.
We'd
much
like to
more
call it
comfy.
the torquing setup. Yeah.
You can use the full motion chair for both.
All right, I'm caught up. I'm off your 6.
All right,
Aussie gun, merge,
I think I see some tanks.
Fox
out there.
3.
Fox 3. I gotta remember how to turn on.
Ooh, okay, I'm way too
Alright,
slow.
let's see if I can pick up a
Slow
stable
down.
hover.
Here's Barundas. Take over, Barundas. Barundas, take the wheel.
Run to save me. I don't know how to hover.
I haven't heard of Brundis in a while.
A long
I see him
time.
send messages every once in a while.
That's a name.
Yeah, I
that
just-
haven't-
I just texted him the other day because I was trying to remember somebody's name. He's out there.
He retired.
Actually, he was in my stream the other day. I was playing this and he suddenly popped in real quick.
Hell yeah.
All right, I've got a tank. Are you close to me? Oh, I hear you shooting.
I'm right behind you.
You're right behind me. All right, well I'll give you a heading.
Oh wait, this isn't you then.
You're
No.
following me.
Yeah, you're in the wrong spot.
Oh shit. Oh, now I gotta find a Kiowa amongst the trees. Great.
Good luck. Good thing I've got these orange doors.
And send me your grid. I'll find you somewhere. Actually, I doubt I'll find you. I'll be honest. There's no way I'm gonna find you.
If I can find you, then oh god.
I'm over the objective.
Oh, I see you. I see the other Kiowa. Where are you at?
Yep.
Oh, I see you. Okay, come right 30 degrees.
Right 30, right.
Okay, stop turn. I'm right off your nose.
Oh no, I'm doing a PAR.
Yeah, exactly. Come right 10. I'm probably a mile or
I
so.
think I see you. I see your orange door, ironically.
All right, so set up.
That's funny.
Oh shit.
I'll set up behind you and completely deflate.
Yeah. I gotta count.
Because I don't think I've done a legit remote Hellfire from the Apache's perspective. I've always been the one in the Kiowa. So, big box, little box, cardboard box.
What's your? Well, you can tell me when you get there what your laser code is.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't think my entire career I figured out how to fucking set up the laser on this thing.
Yeah, it's funky.
There's like codes, and then there's like branches or
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a devil of a time trying to remember how to do it without looking at it.
I can figure it out, but I will say the Kiowa wins points on the laser system.
Oh, 1,000%.
So much easier.
Yeah, when I came over
So
to
much
it, I
easier.
was like, what? Like, why is it so hard? Ridiculous.
Codes, channels. Alright, so I'm in this road behind you. What's your rough heading?
Target is 300.
300, Roger. Alright. Oh shit, now I gotta fight with an autopilot. Where's Brundis when you need him? Oh, 300. Oh my god. Alright, hold modes, please work. Don't kill me. Alright, so I go. You know what? I'm on 1688. Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm on.
Let's just do that.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll laze and you can see if you're picking anything up.
Okay, so I've got small box, dash lines. Go ahead and laze.
Alright, I'm lasing now.
Okay, big box, solid, rifle.
Missile, 7 o'clock.
Target. Oh, he's moving.
Dude, I love this. This is awesome. Cool.
Okay,
so that was direct. I want high trajectory because I want to hit these trees.
Alright, send me another missile. Lasing.
No boxes anymore. Is that because I changed it to high? Is that lock on after launch, maybe?
Yeah, that's lock on after launch. So don't do that because you'd have to put in a different acquisition. I apologize. Hang on, Brundis is making me drift the wrong way. Yeah, just go back to direct.
Direct, I guess. Alright. Yeah. I mean, it didn't hit a tree, so we're good.
Yeah. Alright, I'm lasing.
Rifle.
Missile, 7 o'clock.
Ooh, got close on that one.
Whoa.
These are probably flying right over your head, huh?
I'm guessing. I hear them. Target impact. These are some tough ass tanks. Tough acting
Yeah, they're
connecting.
invincible, aren't they?
Alright, maybe they're just going over it. Alright, I'm gonna shoot one more. Lasing. I'm gonna manually track this bitch in. I wonder if the pre-point is cheating. Alright, laser's on.
I don't have a box yet. Let me reselect. There we go. Rifle.
Tell me the time of flight if you can.
I need to be in the front seat to see that, don't I?
Oh, you're shooting from the back. You're fine. Yeah. I mean, you can from the back, but I don't remember how. Oh, you know, maybe he's got these set to like invincible or some shit.
Yeah, they're
probably
100%.
invincible.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you've killed that guy
Page
thrice.
tads.
All right, I got another dude. Brundis would stay in the same spot. You ready for another?
Yep.
Alright, hang on, I gotta drift a little bit here to the left. Alright. Laser's on.
So do I even need the big box to fire it though? Because technically it sees the missile after it launches.
Well, alright, laser's off. So, what you would do is set an acquisition point to the target. So, like, I would send you the grid to the target. You would create a waypoint or a target nav point, and then you would set that as your acquisition source. Because right now the aircraft doesn't really know, like, if you're trying to throw a missile for a low-owl shot, it doesn't know if you're pointing in the right direction or not.
Right. But does it have the smarts to just fire on a heading and then pick up the laser? Or does it need that waypoint? Well, let's find out, I guess. Let's see what happens in
yeah, you could try it. I don't remember. It may not let you fire because you're not in constraints.
I could do the override with the
and I don't think you
though.
can override that constraint. There's only
Okay.
there's
Well,
only
that's
certain
fine,
constraints you can override. You can
So you're
try it.
lasing?
Yeah, I'm lasing.
Okay, I've got no spology. Let's rifle. There it goes.
Did it launch?
I just switched to a big box.
Well, it probably picked up the laser because I was lasing.
Yeah, but I fired it before it went to big box.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, it still uncages when you shoot to look. It's been so long. Well, I don't know where this missile's at because it's not hitting the target.
Yeah, if it hasn't hit yet, then okay. So this one should hit because now I've got a big box. I don't know. It's like having me deselect and reselect it to get the box to appear. Kind of weird. But
Yeah, I might be at DCS's. Why don't you shoot Daddy down? It'd be hilarious. Boom!
He's flying in the flight
I
path
know.
of it. He's
It's a
very
bad spot.
close.
It's a bad spot. Hi, Pulaski. Thanks for the follow, DMC. So, like, yeah, so the way to do it, though, is I would give you the target grid, you would punch that in, set that up as an acquisition point, and then that small box would give you the target queuing that you're looking for, and would tell you that you're in constraints to shoot the missile in that direction, and then you would shoot it, and then I would turn the laser on.
Let's try that.
Alright. I gotta give you this
Go
grid.
point. Yep, point. Add target.
Alright. Store. God. I've set up target lists. Previous. Alright, I'm ready for you to give you your grid when you're ready.
Ready.
Alright, it is 37 Tango Golf 2982 6033.
Tango Golf 2982 6033.
Yes, correct.
And 16 feet elevation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so now I go.
So now you set that acquisition
toward
source.
target 01.
There you
Set.
go. Okay. And now you're telling the aircraft, hey, the missile needs to go to this place,
Yeah.
in this direction.
Okay. So acquisition is T0. Why don't I see T01 on my map? That probably means.
Go to
wait,
attack.
what's wrong?
No, go to
Oh,
attack
yep,
mode.
yep. You're right. There it is.
Oh, fuck. I just fucked myself.
Oh, and it drew a circle around it. Was that always there?
Did you tell it that it was something?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? That's probably the map marker circle drawn on.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
Somehow, some way. All right. Yeah, I'm ready. And this I should be able to fire in high trajectory.
Yes.
It's low al. Low al, high. Okay, I'm gonna rifle.
Did it shoot?
T01. Time of flight 8 seconds.
Alright. We'll go ahead and start lasing now. 8 seconds is not a lot of time.
Should have impacted.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Maybe a little late on the lays.
Well,
I mean, we're
go.
very close, so maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing I can think of. So go back. Like
Okay.
I'm only 2 kilometers from the target right now.
Yeah, let me get a comfortable distance here.
Yeah. So get.
I'll go like 8K out. Give her a max
Yeah.
range.
Go. Yeah, he's stationary. So go 8Ks. Yeah, I find you gotta realize if I'm shooting Hellfire's remote and the pilot see DCSs. Okay. How hard is it to fly compared to the K-50 or Hind? I mean, it's relative. I think it flies pretty good. It's easier than K-50 just because K-50 is single pilot. There's too much Too much to do.
It's easier. It's the easiest helicopter to fly, I would say.
Yeah, I think so.
Followed by Huey, just because it's so simple, and then probably K-50 because those autopilot modes are really nice. And then Hind, and then Apache because it's, I don't know why they make it so hard to fly this thing in the game.
Yeah, I'll have to jump on that next.
Just feels like it's all over. It's like so hard to fly for some reason. Alright, so now T01, where's my distance? There we go, 6.4. That's Whiskey 1, but that's fine.
Yeah, Monkey Man, I think what Happy said is true. Even ignoring all the systems, I think. I mean, the Apache, you can't ignore the systems. Neither can you in the K-50. I mean, the fucker's working against you. Just like the Apache. This is just pure fly helicopter.
Alright, AK out. Just gotta get set here.
Daddy, are you good at this left seat stuff yet, or you want to practice some?
I'm just getting myself all familiarized with flying around right now.
Okay.
As I'm flying, I'm like binding stuff that I'm realizing I'm needing.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got low L high.
Okay. And that may be what's boning us too, because you were pretty close for a high shot. But,
Yeah. I'm about 7.8K out, so.
Okay.
Plenty of room here.
What's the heading? Like as you're pointing at that target, what's the heading?
For me, it's 3.2, pretty much 3.30.
Okay. All right. So we're pointing in the general right direction. Okay. Well, I'm ready. Just fire when ready, and let me know time of flight.
Rifle. 28 seconds, time of flight.
Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
20 seconds.
All right. So give me a 10-second remaining.
10 seconds. Lace target.
Right,
Oh, it tells you.
Lasers. Yeah, that's right. It will tell you. Usually you want at least 8 seconds. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Nothing. And they're still the right code, right? It didn't change. You're on a different code.
I don't think so.
He's an Apache shooting missiles.
Let's see here. Primary Alpha, secondary Bravo. We're showing Alpha. Only thing I changed was trajectory to high, so I could try low.
Try low.
Or direct again. Let's just try direct again.
Yeah, just go direct. See what happens. We generally didn't fuck around with the high and the lows. That had to do with like
Rifle.
terrain. All right.
Seconds. 10 lace.
Lasers on.
Five, 4, 3.
Target. Splash.
There we go. So it's just high's not working for some reason.
Yeah, try low.
Let me try low. Okay.
Ready.
Oh, I just realized I have infinite Hellfires. Alright, rifle. Keep
What a joy.
rearming. This is the greatest day of my life. 20 seconds. Ten lays on.
Amazing. Nothing.
Weird.
Yeah, so I don't know if those are just dorked.
So trajectory modes aren't working right now for some reason.
Yeah. There's nothing else that we could do.
Could it be? No, I doubt it's. The laser's reflecting. I doubt it. And you would get a warning for that too, I think, right?
Like backscatter and shit, yeah.
Yeah, backscatter. So.
And I don't think there was a different time, like laser on, but because it's even telling you when to turn laser on there. And
I mean, yeah, it is. Try doing it like as soon as I launch.
Okay.
Just see if maybe it's DCS isms.
Yeah.
I'll do low on this one just for a little better chance.
Okay.
All right, rifle. Go ahead and laze.
Lasing.
Wish I could spectate with this. 10 seconds.
Target.
Should be.
Yeah, it hit.
It hit? Okay,
Yeah.
So it just needs the laser
So it
a
needs
little
more
earlier,
laser
I
time.
guess.
Try another
Alright,
one.
let's try high.
Do like, give me 15 seconds.
Yep, we're gonna
Okay,
try
that's
high and we'll do 15, yeah.
Okay.
Rifle.
I mean, there's like a chart in the real world that would tell us like, okay, at this range, do this, blah, blah, blah. But,
Alright, 15, go ahead and laser.
alright, laser. Yep, that did it.
Good. Yep.
So I just need a little bit
All
more
right.
time on
A
it.
little more time, I guess that's fair. Cool.
No, that's not range. That's code. You can see the code right there. If it was range, it would say range right there. Don't you ever question me again in my chat.
In his most timed
When I'm
helicopter.
doing it right. Never question me when I'm doing it right. No, but that is something to watch out for, because you always start in range mode. So if you don't turn it to a code, then yeah, you're kind of screwed up.
Well, I think we discovered that the Kiowa and Apache are a great combo.
Let's try this. Let's do 2 missiles.
Okay.
Give me go to direct.
Yep.
And give
Is this
me
going where I think it's going?
Give me a 10-second delay between shots.
Okay, you don't want me to follow the fire cue for the second missile?
No, just because the other target's kind of far. I want to make sure we give it enough laser time.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I mean, we could try it. Fuck
All
it.
right.
It's not like we're gonna burn the laser out, because it's not a shitty Russian helicopter. So yeah, that's fine. Do the shoot cue, and I'll just beat Johnny on the spot.
All right, I'm gonna do low so I don't hit trees. Rifle.
All right.
Time of flight 25 seconds. I'll call you at 10 and then I'll launch as well.
Okay.
I'll 15 seconds. Rifle.
All right. I'm lasing.
Delay should be on. Yeah. 5 seconds till impact.
Okay, impact on 1. Second one, I'm tracking.
Delays
lasing.
2 target.
Lasing him right now.
That's cool. Apache's telling me delays the second target.
Yeah. Apache smart. Yep, target. Both.
Hell yeah! And for the viewers at home, I am 8 kilometers behind him, completely covered, behind trees, invisible to anything. Just lofting these things. This shit's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It'd be great if you could apply this in multiplayer without getting shot by an F-18.
Right, yeah.
Its radar somehow can
Yeah.
find you when you're 10 feet above the ground.
Red 4 P-51 is strafing me right now.
Yeah. To be honest, I have used it in multiplayer to great success.
With his wingman and F-14.
But yeah. You got to get lucky and not have people flying 100 feet off the ground, I guess.
No.
You think you can handle 3? And let's do 2. Ready for this? We're gonna go 2. I'm gonna fire the first one in low, second one in high, so it gives you more time, and try to pick a farther away target. Maybe, I don't know. We're getting ballsy here.
I've got 3. Hold on, let me think about this. Shoot.
I could do. Well, let me do direct, low, high.
All right, that's fine.
All three. I've got 3 missiles left.
Let's do it. That's fine.
Let's see if we got it. We're the dream team here, so. All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Computer ready. Stand by. Rifle. $20 seconds. 15. Rifle. Blaze 1.
Laser.
5 seconds till impact. Rifle.
All right, target.
Blaze 2.
Blazing on 2.
Blaze 3.
Target on 2. Blazing 3.
Two seconds till impact.
Target. All
No
3.
way.
Yep. Way.
Direct, low, and high. For no reason, but
Yeah, just because we could.
we want to saturate the air. That's why it's an area effect weapon.
Alright, I gotta shoot some rockets.
Yeah, you do your thing. That was fun though. That was cool.
Roger. You have the controls.
Yeah, that's good when it works. Oh, I've got the sight on the tank. I wonder if I can use the sight to help my 50 cal. This is something we never practiced, but it was doable.
I guess I need to practice my rockets in the Apache anyway, so.
Wow. That's garbage. Oh no, it's going where? I just have the sight. I didn't track them. Let's try this. Oh, no. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Where are you going? Nope, nope.
Okay, so boom. Co-op rockets.
Let's see. Way too far of a shot. Not bad. I gotta get that extension in. I'm yanking the cyclic around because I'm not used to such a short throw.
Alright, who cares about the rocket steering cursor? Lubber line on the target. Here we go.
Alright, Daddy, I see you shooting gun. I'm gonna join your wing.
Yippee!
Turn right for me if you could.
Coming right.
Alright. You are Eagle.
This weird vignette comes over my screen.
A vignette, you say?
Balsamic vinaigrette.
I'm covered in vinaigrette. Delicious. There's an Apache doing damage. He's got so many rockets.
Infinite.
Infinite rockets. That's like we came back to the base one time in Afghanistan and we had this little range set up and there were these DAPs out there, these 160th DAPs out there shooting. And they were shooting 17 pounders. You could tell the rockets were just super loud when they hit. And I was like, that's pretty cool, but you know what? At the end of the day, he's still a Black Hawk pilot.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I see you out.
Out east.
Yep, I got you. Engaging. Alright, I'm out.
Never drop the full load all at once. Let's see what happens here.
I did shoot triple pairs once out of the Kiowa. It was fun. You can hear me laughing over the video.
24. Or wait, all. There we go. All. Oh! Holy damn, there's a lot of rockets.
Asmund, you have the Z-axis module for the Moza. I don't know what that is, the Z-axis module.
At the rudder?
I don't know what that is. I have this
What that
stick,
means?
this Verpal stick extension I just got. I just gotta mount it. I have mounted it, I know it works. I just gotta make the setup.
Wait. This is Ukraine. How do I loft rockets in the hatch? Oh, I can do nav rockets. That's a thing.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, nav rockets.
Yeah.
That's how you would do it. I don't know why that would help me though. It's just offset thinker.
Or I could use my TADS, my helmet, look through my
Yes.
aircraft, point my head roughly in the vicinity of a city, and then loft it.
Yeah. Shooting TADs off the nose is, or shooting off the HMD off the nose is really hard in real life because you're shaking. You're trying to keep it
Yeah.
on the spot, and I hated it. I thought it was stupid.
Alright, let's see where these rockets go. Probably know where we're up to. I did that wrong. Definitely did that wrong. Alright, nav rockets. Acquisition source T01.
You fly through those wires?
No, right next to him.
Oh, okay. It looks like went through them. I was like, okay.
I was tempted to see if I could go through them. I can't remember if wires and DCS have collision or not.
I think they do.
They do. I always avoid them just in case.
Yeah, because you. Oh, I see.
All right. Get the hang of the old Iowa now. Excellent.
So if I'm thinking this correctly, nav rockets, it's doing the vertical guidance based off the point on the ground. So my head position, I'm literally just lateral.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna try a 5K rocket run. Although I would still follow the I-beam though, right? Because that accounts for wind correction.
Yes. Yeah, you're still
Okay.
aiming on the I-beam.
Alright. So that's the hard part.
Oh yeah. It's not fun. Oh god.
This piece of junk. Okay, well the I-beam's infinitely turning me to the left, so...
I wish you could get rid of the fucking crosshair thing. It throws me off.
Yeah, I always expect the 50 to go there, and then I should.
Right. And that's the problem, like, because your brain just instantly looks at it and says, oh, and I did that in real life one time. Like, I don't know, I never used it, and somebody had put one into one, and I was like, oh, let me just go shoot, and man, my rounds like went over a mountain. Like, it was not good. I was like, this is stupid.
I'd have accountability of my
Yeah.
of my
I gotta go check on my rounds. Just gonna scoot it out of the way. Here's the false.
I'll do one last pass, and I'm gonna go land and hop on.
Alright.
I feel like pylons aren't moving at all.
Yeah, sounds much better. It's so good without the crosshairs.
Right?
So much gooder.
No better.
Yeah, they still haven't added that as a capability to get rid of the grease pencil, unfortunately.
I know, I think I even brought it up. It's like, you should just have it...
Just right click
on
it and
yeah.
it disappears or something.
Fucking
Like, come on,
double
it's
click.
not that hard.
Yeah, of all the things.
I'll even take a special setting just to default off.
Right.
Or, yeah, the special setting. Yeah, go in there and just click it off
Yeah.
and then you don't have to ever worry about it.
Yes, sir.
Or do it like the Phantom where you actually have to draw your own.
Yeah.
If you want to at all. That'd be funny.
So do those nav rockets work?
The I-beam just kept going to the left forever, so maybe. It hit the area, I think. I feel like the pylons weren't moving though. Let me try hovering from, what, 3K's pretty far, so let me try 3K hovering. And the nav. Let's see. I mean, it should just be acquisition source T01 pointed at the thing, I-beam lined up fire, right?
Rockets. Yeah. I'll have to
I'm sure there's a
Apache
range though, like.
Been a hot minute.
I still feel like something's wrong here. Let me go route.
Yeah, I don't think Polyshop's gonna be adding anything anytime soon. I don't know what's going on with that.
The CEO doesn't know how to code, so and he's the only one left.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Oh man,
Weapons. Rockets are selected. Quantity all.
We'll say this AI interface, the little thing that you could pop up, is probably my favorite of all the.
Oh, 1000%. It's so good.
It's so good.
So good. You know what? I don't even think I have this. Found. now you're gonna work. Okay. Now you're working. Go hiss. I gotta serve all the people. Oh, it's because I'm on the ground. That's why. Dumb.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure my rockets are just like fixed into position for some reason. So.
Do you have them stowed?
Shouldn't be. Util. Ground stow is not stowed, so no, shouldn't be. Does it need to be co-op?
No. God, I haven't flown this thing in ages.
Co-op, maybe.
No, shouldn't have to be co-op. Let me think.
Okay, well at least now they're moving. Is it moving because my head?
Your sight should be
know what?
HMD. Your acquisition source should be nav.
It's my acquisition source is T01, which is that target you sent me.
Okay. And then when you move your head, does the I-beam start zipping around left and right?
No, it's stuck all the way to the left. Well, hold on, I'm in co-op. Let me get rid of that. Okay, yes, now that's working.
Okay, so now you should be good.
But when I actually turn the aircraft and not my head, the I-beam just stays slightly off-center. Which doesn't make sense.
I remember. All right. In a minute.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just acting like regular. Wherever I'm looking is kind of where it is.
Let me try and
Yeah,
do it.
100%. Weird. I feel like I'm doing it right. It's just not by its own rules.
Of course, it's 11 Ks. Let me get up here closer and I'll try it.
Or is it because I'm a target point and not a nav point? Does it need to be nav?
No, it should just be whatever your nav system.
Yeah, so it's navigating me to waypoint 1, but my acquisition source is target 1. So I see the
Right.
gunner cross. On target 1.
Right, so you should see the little broken cross on whatever your acquisition terrain point is. Okay?
Yep.
So the goal is to put your crosshairs on that. Okay?
Right. So my head position vertically shouldn't matter, so that's how I can kind of tell
Well,
if I'm pointing at it.
Right. Your head...
Yeah.
And this is why this is hard and why no one likes to do it. So your whole goal in life is to keep your head pointed at that acquisition source. And then if if your I-beam is pointing off to one direction, then you need to make adjustments to make it come back. Like aircraft adjustments. Let me get up here and I'll try it.
Okay, so then I guess it's really no different from non-co-op rockets. It's just giving you a point to look at.
Right.
I thought it was selecting that as kind of like your target, right? And it would just do.
Right.
It would slew the rockets vertically, and then you just had to go left or right. But no, you still got to look at it.
Yeah.
To get the range or whatever. Got it.
Well, because the rockets are still queuing off of your head.
Yeah.
Right. So like I'm lined up now.
See, I thought it would queue off the waypoint.
Let me see if my rockets.
Imagined it would do. I mean, yeah. When you look at the thing, then it hits.
Yeah. Right.
For sure. Just trying to to think of a way you could loft it then.
Well, you could still
I guess the same thing. You're looking at
loft it, yeah. It's just such a janky way of shooting.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to come up with a meta to attack airfields on multiplayer servers. Since my GNS 430 doesn't want to work for some reason.
That works. Let's see. Weapons, util, ground stow. Now the rockets should just stowed.
Okay, so I do have a custom MI8 loft profile for rockets, and that's at 6 kilometers, or 6 nautical miles. So I'm going to try the same thing here. Let's see what happens.
Truly the pains of non-co-op rocket. Yeah, co-op rocket fucking is pretty cool. See, ground stow is cheating. And then on the Echo model, you actually had a fixed rocket setting. You could set it to, and it looked like that, except if, as I recall, there was a little circle inside of the I-beam.
I will say fixed rockets has to be like just easier, right?
Well,
especially if it gets.
Yeah, I mean, it's more dynamic, right? You don't have to fuck around with your head and all this other bullshit. You just, it's like shooting the Kiowa. The problem with the ground stow is they're not, you know, they're all you're doing is telling the aircraft put the pods like they would be when I'm on the ground so that the guys can load it.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like a few degrees down, I think. I can't remember, it's like 4 degrees or something. Whereas fixed, they were like, okay, they're along the center line of the aircraft.
I think the comparison comes like with K-50, right? It has a CCIP rocket endpoint. Like, whereas this doesn't have that in the slightest.
Right, it's just not, it wasn't in the cards. Like, they didn't, that wasn't how they shot it. And Apache guys didn't really do it all that much. I can't even remember if we had a table in gunnery for that type of rocket shot. I remember doing co-op rockets. I'm sure we did like what we just did, where you, an HMD shot. So like the gunner would put the TADs on a target, and then you would do all the shit that we just did with the nav point. You're just doing it off of the TADs. I remember doing the gun like that. Yeah, and then the Hellfire tables.
Well, okay, I tried it at 6K.
Yeah, I fucked up.
I looked at the thing and it hit the ground in front of me. It didn't hit where, so I don't know. I guess it doesn't work in that aspect.
I don't know what he has the wins here. They seem like they're fairly strong. Why is this calm? I don't believe they're calm.
I guess I could self-loft on it, so.
I didn't know I had that set. Over here just mashing buttons.
Open for the bath.
I hadn't flown this in a while. I gotta get that stick done tomorrow. That's my goal for tomorrow.
Yeah, I hit up Purple, my collected wasn't working. I hit them up and they were like, oh, the main board must be dead. So they're sending me a new one for Lithuania.
Are you gonna have to pay tariffs?
Too many tariffs. I don't know. I paid $10 of shipping. Alright, homies. I'm hopping off.
All right,
I'll probably play more around the same time tomorrow, but
okay.
I'll shoot a message in one of the channels or something.
Okay. Alright, dude.
See you guys.
Bye.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, the 86 is a lot better with the Apache, just because it actually does the Force trim. Again, I think it's a setting just in Kiowa. I just haven't like explored it enough to figure it out. Because I just haven't tried. Because until I get the stick set up, that'll be my like okay now figure it out moment. But it's been too cold to do anything outside. It's like I live in Minnesota.
Minnesota. Don't you know? Poochie.
So you're off today, or are you going in late?
I'm off today. I do have game nights coming up. Secret Hitler.
Okay.
You played that one, I'm sure?
No, what is that?
What? Oh
This
my
is,
god. Okay, do you play board games?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to get, it's a little smetty, but it's really good. It's probably the best game ever, is Secret Hitler. Exactly, well, kind of, pretty much exactly what it sounds like. There's like 7 players ideally, and 1 person's Hitler, 2 people are fascist, and everyone else is liberals, right? But no one knows, everyone's pretending to be liberals, right? So you enact policies that are liberal and whatever, and there's like liberal policies, fascist policies, and the whole point is the fascists are trying to get Hitler elected, and the liberals are just trying not to get Hitler elected, right?
Sure.
So it's not so, it's just gaslighting your friends, basically. It's so much fun. It's like, oh, you're Hitler, or no, I'm totally a liberal. Like, it's hard to explain. It's just so much fun. But the game's like put in a way where there's like more fascist policies than liberal policies, so some of the liberals will be forced to pass fascist policies. So you can kind of, you know, no one truly knows what's going on ever.
Sounds familiar.
Just like real politics.
Yeah.
And it turns out, yeah, just misinformation is the best way to win in that game.
Imagine that. A lot of that going on too.
Complete spread of whatever. Information warfare. I don't know if it's a flex or concerning that I'm really good at it. Oh.
Oh, she's shaking now. Oh boy.
Beauty. Oh, that's the ground. Oh. Good thing this thing has insane shocks.
Yeah.
Literally just bounced me right back into the air.
Missile, forward right.
Are you shooting at me? Oh. Thought we were about to have a dogfight.
Missile, forward right.
See, the gun in this sounds amazing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't know, like, the Kiowa gun sounds like an Arma 2 sound effect or something.
Yeah, it's just too quiet. It sounds okay, it's just too quiet.
I'm in S2 view, and I just
I was trying to sneak up. Yeah, I've been sneaking up on you for like the
Yeah,
last 5
yeah.
minutes.
Not so sneaky.
Oh no.
Fight's on.
Oh no.
Wasn't gun. Oh, he was it.
No!
Oh, I got a hit. I got to hit it.
Yeah, you did. God.
Helicopter, air-to-air helicopter battles are very awkward.
So stupid. Easy there, Tommy Lee.
You're in flow state right now.
Mm-hmm. must have done some damage. I feel weird.
Look weird. You look totally fine. We're probably invincible.
Probably.
Let's test it.
Let's test it.
Come back here. Quit moving.
I will not. Whoa! It's a little forest exploding below me. Ah!
Yeah, you've got to be invincible. I just hit your main rotor.
Ah! Nope, I'm not.
Okay, well, you take the majority of it. Ooh, auto rotation, auto rotation. Oh, yeah, man, I wanted. Oh, I guess we're good.
Jump in with you.
Ignore, well, I don't know if this thing will fly anymore. No, it's working. Clear all the master cautions before you get in.
That's right, don't embarrass yourself.
Are you in?
It's loading.
There we go.
I'm in. Oh, God.
Oh no, you're ICS. Oh no.
I know, I gotta turn this off.
Where's that switch? It's off the right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the comms panel.
Hot mic, push to talk. There we go.
There we go, yep. Much gooder.
Much gooder, more better.
Oh, man. I haven't sat up here in an age. I don't know how to do shit.
I mean, do you want to shoot some real targets? Hop on a...
No, I gotta go soon. I'm just
gotcha.
trying to remind myself what the fuck what buttons I have to push. Bet I don't even have it mapped. Let's see.
Where's my velocity vector? Why don't I see it?
Like that. There we go. Sky look all weird. Sky looks weird in the TEDs. Like I'm playing Doom.
Oh yeah, what the? That's just on your, like mine. I've got the TADS repeater up on mine. Looks totally normal.
Huh.
Clouds at least. Wonder if it's because George was in here. Because you were in here.
Yeah, it's probably.
You're cheating on you with you.
I am me.
Let's see if we can find these targets.
Oop.
Well, on a side.
Yeah, I see him. Oh, did see him.
Okay, yeah. Trimming this thing without force feedback is hell.
Alright, I can't, I don't have everything mapped, so I can't, like, WAS the weapons or anything.
Got it. Walls in Hellfire. Can you laze?
Yes. Whoa.
Jesus, why is this thing so squirrely? Switch to direct. Okay, should be good.
Alright.
You lazy?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
No locks. Let's see what happens. I had bore sight. I had bore sight required. I had BS required, whatever that means.
Yeah, bore sight.
Yeah.
They won't let you shoot the missile? Shouldn't need a bore sight for that.
Missile not ready. Oh, here. Try again. Try laser.
I'm lazy.
Just like. Nope.
Practiced finger anymore.
Let's see here. Cell, norm, direct, first, TADS.
Go to. What's your acquisition source?
TADS.
Okay.
Is your laser armed?
Yeah, it's lazy.
Probably because you joined when George was already in here, maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Okay. What about?
Ooh. I was not ready for that. Scare me.
Yeah, I don't know. Not
Yeah,
working.
it's probably just a DCS.
Well, here, do rockets. Co-op rockets. Oh, you can't select rockets.
Yeah, I can't select rocket. Well, hold on. Can I? Can't select repair. Well, hold on. Let me just map it real quick. Just give me a second. Whoop. Oh shit! I just hit the wrong button. Hang on.
Whoa.
Whee.
Yeah, we're gonna do running rockets because I can't fly this thing in a hover for shit.
Alright. Alright, I'm up Coop. Coop rockets.
Oop. Roger. Spinning around. Targets off the nose. Or do you still have the same one?
Stand by. Alright. Blazing. Alright, match and shoot.
Let me quantity to 4 there. Alright, matching and shooting.
Oh, those good hits. Couldn't kill him,
Yeah.
but that's what happens.
Am I flying the I-beam again? I can't remember how that works.
Yeah. Alright, match and shoot. That's my fault. No, it's alright, he was moving. I mean, it was still good shit. Hits. All up in their business. Alright, match and shoot. There you go. Nice.
Should be pretty good.
Yeah, those are good. Fire again. Yeah, alright. Ceasefire. Ceasefire. Ceasefire.
Ceasefire. Let's see here.
I'm going up gun.
Well, I don't know what update did it or if it was an update at all, but I have seen, while engaging with gun, like actually seeing the rounds. Just, it's rare, but every now and then you can like catch the right angle and you see the rounds flying out.
Yeah, you'll see them in the
Pretty sick.
tags. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't used to have that, so I'm glad they have that. Alright, my last name.
Alright, searching. What do you got?
I'm not showing you.
Oh, I see,
On the
okay.
side. Yep, there you
Okay.
go. 12 rockets and then guns.
Alright. Match and shoot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are good hits. Alright, I'm going up gun.
Yeah.
Come on. Alright, ceasefire.
Noise. What else?
Come left. I got rockets. Go co-op. My line of sight.
Rockets.
I'm right. Oh. Hello.
I have no idea where you are.
Scare me. Heading
Where's the tab?
240.
Ah, yes.
Oh, is that for me?
I remember there's a box that tells me.
You're kind. You're a kind lady. Nice lady.
What the hell's going on over there?
A nice lady brought me coffee. All right, 300.
Oh,
Yeah, right off. There's. Here we go. Match and shoot. Oh yeah. Do it again. Nice. All right, ceasefire. Well done.
Moist. Let's see here. Get a little altitude.
Here, go. Widen your turn out to the left. Let me see if I can't remember how to fucking save a target here.
He's in store.
Thank you.
Classic.
Yeah, I gotta remap this shit.
What is it? 1, 2, 2 to 3. Okay, I'm good.
Let's see. What would past me have mapped for that? I'll just adjust the controls.
I use an Xbox controller, so I'm of no help. Which I've got to say is like definitely the best way to work the TADs.
I just use my throttle. I like it, but I just don't remember what the hell. Oh, okay, that does that. Save HD. Is it even a button? I don't remember how we store.
Yes.
Oh, there it is, right there. There, I found it. Okay, there it is. I was like, I thought I was hitting it earlier. All right, there we go. There's the targets. Oh, easy, friend. I don't have a practice set of fingers anymore. Whoa, 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 where the fuck? Alright, let's see if that saved right. Tango 05. Coordinates. Tango 05. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Let's do a running Hellfire shot. Target is Tango 05.
Tango 05. You've got the fire button.
Yeah.
Tango 05. Roger. Bring it around.
Oh fuck, what was the button for slaving?
Should be off the nose.
There it is. Alright.
Big box.
Okay, firing. Rifle. And it's all coming back to me now.
The Miami.
Kablam!
Following up with gun.
Alright, I got another guy. Engaging.
Yep, send it.
There's a little bit of it. Alright, so if I want to laze... Target state estimator... What is the point track?
IAT, image auto track.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what button it is. IAT image auto track. I don't have it set. That would explain it. Enough buttons. Oh, you know why I
No,
didn't?
I haven't.
Because we never used it. Apache guys never used auto track. It was weird.
Yeah.
They didn't trust it.
It's a weird button. Well, because it's not based off heat or like FLIR, right? It's literally just tracking a pixel.
Well,
versus-
it's contrast, as
which
I
I guess is
recall.
the same.
I mean, it worked the same as Kiowa. It was just like a different. It was like a cultural thing. Like Kiowa guys, we used it. Apache guys didn't. They would always manually track, and Kiowa guys would not always. So yeah.
Probably
And
a workload thing, right?
No, I think it's just the way you grow up. I 100%. There's nothing. It's so weird, like coming from one community to the next, because you do see how they do the same task differently, and there's really no reason why either one did it the way they did. That's just the way they do it, right? And that's just the way it's been passed on from generation to generation type stuff. But I didn't even have it mapped. That's how much I didn't use it. But now my fingers are out of practice, so I'm gonna map it. Let's see if let's do you. I think this will work. It's uncomfortable as fuck. Alright, I'm tracking now.
It's not me, that's the hold modes.
Yeah, sure, Jan. This away. I think I was out of constraints, but shot anyway. It's good.
I mean, I like using the image auto track, but you have to remember how to use it and how to work the fingers to do multiple targets. It's really nice.
Oh yeah, the multi-target's really cool. I remember playing with that in the real thing, but
it's gets a little messy.
I
trying to remember how to do everything.
I seem to recall we had it and then it went away. Like the software version had it, and then a new software version came out, and it was no longer a thing. But I could be misremembering. If there's a 64 guy watching this shit, you can comment. But
you're talking in real life.
Yeah, in real life there was. God, I haven't sat up here in an age, which is bad because I'm supposed to be helping Baltic make this campaign, and I've been really bad about it. It's hard.
What I haven't done in forever is the front seat of the Hind. That one's pretty fun sometimes.
Oh god, I haven't touched the hind in
No,
1,000
no
years.
image auto tracking that.
No. No. Hind's fun though.
But that being said, I'm somehow more effective with the hind than I am with the Apache. Probably because you can actually use it to shoot down other helicopters and planes a lot easier.
IAT is hacked, so you can tell if vehicles are alive or dead with it. Yeah, that's the other problem too. Like it works really well in DCS. In real life, it didn't work that great. And that's true in the Kiowa too. Like it just sometimes you drop track and things like that, which is what the Apache guys. And I get it. Like I think they were more worried because they're shooting more missiles, so they're worried about losing a track and dropping a missile. Or we didn't shoot that many missiles. But cool. All right. Well, you punching out?
Yeah. We'll try backflip real quick. Just test the flight model.
Sure. Just a quick backflip.
Yeah, I mean
Gotta
that's
get a lot of speed.
that's the measurement of whether a module is good or not. Can it do a backflip? As we know. All right, here we go.
Rotor RPM high.
Oh.
Rotor RPM low.
Oh no,
Rotor
you're gonna
RPM
kill
low.
us.
Looks like a backflip to me.
Hey-oh.
How about a side flip?
Side- They call it a roll, but sure,
Rotor
side
RPM
flip.
high.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, what else? I don't know. Auto rotation on my engine.
I don't think I can. Like, I think that's.
Do you not have the controls?
I don't have the. Well, I would have to have the controls to do it.
Shift and.
Oh,
Alt
you've
and-
let the
All right, here we
you've
go.
let the NR drop too much. We've lost the generator.
Well, I have zero.
Goodbye.
Nothing's working. Nothing's working. I killed both the engines and everything just stopped.
Well,
working.
because you let the NR get below 93% or whatever, so it cuts off the generator, and if the rotor gets too low, there's just no recovering. That's why we lost power.
Well, that happened as soon as I clicked it. Oof.
Yeah, the Apache's not good for auto rotate. None of them are good for auto rotating. None of them are good.
Yeah.
The Huey's okay. The Huey's okay for it, but yeah, they're not great. That's why everyone
Have you
always
flown
asks me,
with the
"Do
new
auto?" I'm
Huey
like, no.
flight model?
I don't know. It depends. How new is it? Like months or years?
Probably been a year now. At least a year.
I wanna
Or
say
less,
I
like
did
half a year, maybe.
I want to say I did fly
it
it when
goes way faster. It's easier to get up to speed.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It feels so much better. I don't know if it does autos better, but
I
it
doubt
just
it.
feels a lot better.
I don't fly the Huey, so I know not.
Me neither. All right. Good
All
talking
right.
to you.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you. Talk to you later.
Yep. See ya. Are you are you working?
No, I just got
Oh.
back last night. I'll be home all week.
Okay.
So
Tomorrow morning, I'll be around.
all morning. We'll see. I don't know.
Morning-ish.
I gotta go to the gym.
Oh,
Get
What?
swole. Gotta get
it's
swole.
cold out. You don't need to
Not
get
at the
swole, you need
gym.
to get fat. Oh,
It's perfectly temperatured in the gym.
all right.
Just
Well,
ping me.
Stay healthy then. Yep, I'll ping you.
All right. See ya. I gotta work out. I gotta keep this body's a shrine.
He's all over the place. 900 feet up to 1,300 feet. What an asshole.
The perfectly executed lawn dart maneuver was first crafted by Orville Wright. I don't know. Well, the plan is I still have to do a couple phantom missions to close out the campaign. I'm gonna pause this because that's gonna give me a headache, and I'm sure it's sickening to you. Do a couple campaign missions with the phantom. I want to try to knock them out this week so that I can get those done and off the plate, and then we're gonna work on a Apache Kiowa campaign. But I'm gonna do this differently because I am conscious that people don't have my skill set and background, and I don't say that in an arrogant way. I just mean literally they don't know what they don't know. So we're gonna do some like train up, and then we'll do the campaign. So I'm still working on that. I want to start that in March. So that is the plan. So if you're in the Discord and you're interested, I'm not like closing it off to only people I know or something like that. If you're interested, you can inquire within at the Discord and find you'll find it. It's public. It says Apache Kiowa campaign. I should call it a Kiowa. I shouldn't do that. Have I tried the Airwolf mod? I have not. I never even heard of it until today. And somebody asked me if we could put it in the campaign, and I said no. What does it look like on the inside? Does it actually look like Airwolf, or does it look like a Huey? I have not tried it. I have not tried the OH6 as well. Hi, Apache. I like that. It's like Ko Pecte. Are you ever going to fly the Jumbos? You talking about in real life? No. No, that is not the plan. I'm happy where I'm at. I don't want to go to the big airlines. I like where I'm at. Like, do I have bad days? Yeah. But in general, I enjoy my job. I am trying to change planes. Not because I hate my plane. I actually love my plane. But they're selling a bunch of them, and I don't the upgrade time has changed now dramatically. Like, I was getting pretty close to upgrade to captain, and now I don't know when that's gonna happen. So I am trying to go to the Gulf Streams, which I flew with a guy a couple days ago, and he was a retired Coast Guard guy, and he's like, hey, I have a friend who's looking for a dude on his team. Give me your resume, I'll send it to him. And I did, and he's like, well, bad news, he already just found a guy, but he thinks he needs another one in August for his team, so he'll keep you in mind. So whatever. So it's kind of weird going to the Gulfstream side. You gotta fly the jumbos like a real airline pilot. That's a funny story, because a real jumbo airline pilot was my sim partner when I went through training at my company, and he failed. So the problem with the real jumbo airline pilots is they use the real autopilot 99.9% of the time. So thanks, but no thanks. Plus, I don't want to fly anything that requires me to have extra people on board to fly the airplane. Like, I don't want augmented crews and 14-hour flights and all that shit. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good staying in the States with an occasional jaunt up to Canada or Mexico. Or even Iceland. I went to Iceland a while back. I'm a mower on taxiways currently, usually between Alpha and Bravo taxiway. Yeah, I hear about you on ATIS all the time. Good thing I don't fly for Spirit. No, I don't fly for Spirit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't paid much attention lately to what's going on over there. I haven't talked to Tricker in a while. See how things are treating him. I know last time I talked to him, he intimated that there was a backup plan that he was working on, but it's been a while. What was Iceland like to land at? It was like landing on the ground. It was pretty much like anything else. Oh, I don't recognize your Twitch name, right? Or your YouTube name. It's like this fucking guy. Jumbos. we need to get the old wicker chair. Get back in there. I was just bitching about ATIS the other day. We were flying into Chicago or something, and it was just, the ATIS was just going off and telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't need to know this. Winds and altimeter setting. Winds, ceiling, and altimeter setting. Just, what runway are you landing on? I don't care about the unlit tower 40 miles to the north. I don't care about bird activity. Just, and it's too much. Like, I'm trying to get this information real quick, and I gotta listen to all this, and inevitably, like the plane I was flying, for whatever reason, whenever somebody would talk on radio 2, radio 1 would blank out. And so, you know, the other guy's got the radio, because you can't manage 2 radios at the same time, and I'm trying to listen to ATIS, and all I needed was the temperature. All I needed was the temperature. And as soon as it went to temperature, he said something to ATC, and it cut it out. And I was like, now I gotta listen to all this again just to get temperature. God, I hate ATIS. I hate the way we use ATIS. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were going. Well, we were going into Midway, but it was just as bad. I think it was Midway where that was happening. I don't know. We went to a lot of places, but some of them are just terrible. Way too much information. Captain, we got bird activity. We can't possibly land here. There's an unlit tower. Notams too. Way too many notams. Way too many notams. ASOS. My favorite is listening to automated, like the ASOS, and then it's like the information not available. Like Jones County Regional Airport, automated weather, time 14:23 Zulu, winds, information not available, ceiling, information not available, temperature, information. It's like, what is it you say you do here? Just wing it. Just slide it on in. Easy peasy. No, but I do want to change planes just for that. And the Challenger, we get worked really hard at my company. We're kind of the go-to when other things break. So we get a lot of Hey You flights. Yeah, they're not. Question is, do you have flight followers, dispatchers at your company? They're not dispatchers, right? They're the lower tier, the flight followers or whatever. I mean, they still do all the plan. You know, there's like schedulers that do all the plans. We just get the plan downloaded to 4Flight and then just go do it. But they're not that higher tier or whatever. I don't understand the hierarchy of the worker bees in the office and how that all works. I just know I don't have to file my own flight plans, and that's all I care about. And they generally do a good job with everything else. You got to watch them every now and then, right? My old company was really bad about alternates. So you'd like fly into Miami, and then they'd pick Fort Lauderdale as your alternate. Is it Fort Lauderdale? It's right next to it. And you're like, well, if the weather's bad in Miami, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be bad at Fort Lauderdale. Like, why don't we put like Tampa or something? You know, something like further away. So every now and then you'll catch that happen too, but they're generally pretty good. The only complaint I have, and everyone has the complaint, is the fuel planning. They always want you to land with like 2,000 pounds of fuel, which is not a lot for us. So typically we just pump it up to like, so we land with like three or four. I flew one guy who's like 4,000. He's like, I'm not landing with less than 4,000. Like, all right, cool. So, yeah, they're good people. The schedule's just chaotic. It's just a chaotic job because it's dynamic. There's a lot of changes, and like I said, I went to bed the other night in Sarasota. Supposed to wake up in the morning, fly to the islands. I woke up the next morning. I had plane tickets waiting for me to send me to Teterboro. The plane I was on was gone because another crew. So like, you never leave your shit on the plane. If you leave your stuff on the plane, that's a surefire way that it's gonna leave. And in fact, that was the first time ever that I've worked here where I was like considered leaving something on the plane. So I was like, we'll be right back in the morning. We're in Sarasota. Who else could be here? Somebody else was there. So I got a lot of United points this trip because I flew on United 3 times, which I don't like. If you're a United pilot, your gate agents, they need to rework their system. I'm not impressed. Way too chaotic. I was getting on a 737 the other day, and they ran out of overhead space, and there was only like 40 people got on the plane at first. And they were like, "Oh, we've run out of overhead space." What do you mean you've run out of overhead space? So I don't know. I don't like checking my bags because if I'm at work and it disappears, well, then I'm out of luck. Because I don't fly in my uniform. I don't travel in my uniform. I always change. Some guys travel in uniform. I don't like that. So leave your stuff you don't want on the plane. That's right. Yeah. So I had 2 different planes that I flew on, which were the older Challengers, which usually aren't as busy. The older Challengers usually don't fly as much as the newer ones. They put them on different types of trips. But we flew 5 legs one day, and I hadn't flown 5 legs. That was the second time the whole time I've worked here that I flew 5 legs. And again, they were short. I think the longest one was like an hour and a half, and the shortest one was like 30 minutes. But we usually have like an hour between landing and takeoff, which it doesn't take that long. The challenge is if you have passengers who sometimes are late, and then that starts snowballing. But from the time you get to the plane, I mean, you can have it ready. And this was true of big planes too. 20 minutes. It's really not hard. In fact, sometimes I'll put in the flight plan for the next flight if I've already got it, because you can do a secondary thing. So then I just land and just hit activate secondary flight plan, and then everything's already done for the most part. So it's pretty easy. How is Teterboro these days? Boy, it was cold. That's where I was freezing. Yeah, we went out to Teterboro 9. It was like 9:30 in the morning when we had to take off. I haven't had any problems with crew with ATC staffing issues there. It's always busy. I mean, that's Teterboro. It's just always busy. Weekends aren't too bad. There's Sunday, like we were there no, was it Sunday? No, what's today? Monday? So I left there Saturday. Saturday morning it wasn't too bad. It was really windy. But I think we were like the 3rd or 4th plane to take off that day, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, we're always at Teterboro. White Plains a lot too. Yeah, we had a crazy day because we took off out of Teterboro to go to Toronto to pick some people up, and so their plane broke at Teterboro. Surprise, it was a Praetor. And so we had to rush out, go pick these people up. So as we take off to Toronto, we get a note from the company that says, hey, look, if you don't make it to Sarasota by this certain time, customs is going to shut down, and we're going to have to divert you to a different airport for you to clear customs and then continue on to Sarasota, which sounds terrible, right? We don't want to do that. The other problem is, like places like Toronto, they have like these really narrow windows. Like you have to check in, be ready to go within like this 10-minute period, or you could get everything nuked. So we took off, or we taxied out. We had like 10, like the computer will tell you should land at this time based on takeoff right now. We had like 10-minute window. Well, we got stuck behind like 8 other planes trying to take off. So by the time we took off, we had like a 2-minute window. And when we landed and shut down the engines, it was exactly the time that customs said we had to be there by. So thankfully we made it, because yeah, that would have been a nut roll. Have you tried the H6J? No, I played it like years ago, like when they first had it, I think, and I did not like it. I thought it was not very good. I'm understanding it's gone leaps and bounds, but I have not tried it. I'm not a big mod guy. Honestly, I don't play DCS that much either. But I do want to try it. I just haven't looked into it enough. I probably will. My next task, like I was saying, is to put the stick extension on, but I gotta build the thing. It's a different. Oh, so it's different. Okay, I wasn't sure about that too. I was curious. I was thinking about that the other day if it was the same one or not, because the old one was not good. That old one was like when I first started my channel. So it was a while ago. God, it's been a long time. Like 6 years. It's crazy. But yeah, so my short-term goal is to get this built with the stick, because a million people ask me about the Moza, understandably, with helicopters. So I want to get this rigged up and then do that video, finish the Phantom videos, and then move into this Apache campaign stuff. I want to start making more videos. Sometimes it's hard to find the motivation, and I want to stream more, but again, it's also hard to find the motivation. Am I worried about not having enough force? I'm not. I did try it, so to be fair, I did put it on. I just was like holding the stick up here because it's still on the side mount, and it still felt like it had enough weight to it. But yeah, we'll see. What I'm more worried about is when you activate it, it goes through its little test, and so it goes like all the way forward and left. So I just need to be careful when I do that, that I have it far enough away from the desk. So that's my only real concern. I want to try to size it so it just goes under the desk, but yeah, that's my only concern really. This is the Verpal 20 centimeter. What is it? I'm trying to look at the book. The Verpal stick. It's like 20 centimeters. Is that right? 200 millimeters? I don't know. Yeah, you're not pulling. You shouldn't be pulling hard anyway with helos. And then I don't need a lot with jets for me to kind of recognize like, oh, that's a lot. It's still pretty strong. I know the 9 is stronger, but the 6, I mean, it, at least when it's short stick, you got to really put some you know, some pull into it. And like with the Phantom, if you pull, you'll break it. So it really gets to a point. So I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be okay. But I am interested to see how that plays out. I'm just going to slap some wood and build a little platform to mount it to. That's what I have on my gunfighter. I have the extension on this, and it's basically just a couple 2x4s sandwiched together, holding up a little piece of wood that the base is then mounted to. So that's all I'm going to do to this. I didn't want to sacrifice my gunfighter platform for one, and two, the size is a little bit different, so I would have to cut it up, and I don't want to do that. So I just got to run the lows. And yeah, like today, it's the past 2 weeks, it's been super cold here, and I spent most of my energy chopping ice off of the driveway and things. So is it 100% for? I don't know. I honestly don't remember what I have it set to, because it has its own pre-configured settings. Let's see, for the Apache, it's set at 70% for force feedback intensity. I don't know if I did that or if that was the pre-configured. Because I know some of these I changed. Well, no, you know what? I would have named it differently, so that must be the basic one. But yeah, with the Kiowa, I need to play with it because it just doesn't feel right at all. Like the force trim doesn't do anything. There's 0 force trimming. I don't think that that's correct. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I will bid you adieu. I appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting. And yeah, we'll see maybe tomorrow we'll come back and do some more. I do want to. Today was just kind of goofing off, but I would like to get maybe a little bit more real, a little bit more serious, do good stuff. So all right, well, anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow maybe. Who knows what the future holds.